Let's see here. So, guys, we're live. Another episode of Friday Night Bricks. Sorry I wasn't here last week. Last week, I was driving back from Colorado. I had to go get some stuff. Butt Chop already asked. This is another mold right now for the castle. And since he had asked what it's for, let me pull my camera here so that shows off what I'm building. Anyways, there's the keep.
Wow.
So basically, I've got 3 new levels in there. As you can see, it's got the names in there. The old roof piece is right there, so I'm going to have to build another stem. But right now it's 3 high on 3 of the sections there. So
wow.
So the mold is for that back corner piece. So
that's incredible, man. That's really amazing.
Yeah, the other mold is behind me. I've got the kind of see where I'm at, the mold for the stem, and then of course And then, of course, Chester did the stream last week all by himself. So I don't think it went very far. But
he's not so tech savvy.
He's not tech savvy. He was sitting in front of the, my mom didn't like the idea of me walking through the airport with Chester in my backpack. So I just put him here at the desk. So,
Well, someone's got to man the helm while you're away.
Yeah. Actually collecting that is Butt Chop. He is a little blurry this week. He's had technical difficulties, something that I am familiar with early on in my streams. So.
Oh, I am embarrassed. I don't have the chat open.
That's okay. I did take a little bit of hope. Whoa, that's not good.
Speaking of technical.
Yeah, my camera, it likes to do its own thing here once in a while. So I did take a trip.
You have 2 cameras. You're lucky, man.
Well, actually, I think I've got 4, but I mean, these 2 are the best.
You should email me some cameras.
We might just have to meet up somewhere, but the other creative one's not so good. So I did take a piece of hope with me when I went to Colorado. So I took my super micro keep with me. So let's see here.
Whoa, super micro keep.
Yeah, so this is the micro hope, the keep. So the one that you saw sitting on the floor, this would be the ultra small version of that. So.
Right. That's supposed to be, wasn't that based on Kevin's idea for like something that could involve others in your project?
Possibly that, or I mean, it could be something where a small one like this could maybe be built and then sold to jumpstart maybe the nonprofit side of it.
Right, so, that's what I meant. Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking on that. I mean, I have a bigger one on a gray base plate over there, but even then, I mean, if the walls in the keep with the names on them, that could be a good way to implement it too. If I were to if somebody wanted to be part of that castle, if they had a loved one that they wanted to be part of it, I mean, I could do that. It's just those are pretty piece intensive, and without a source of more plates right now, it makes it tough. So without a Lego store with plates on the wall, that aspect makes it a little bit tougher, whereas this one's not so piece heavy. So
yeah. Well, and we're supposed to actually, if we do meet up, we're supposed to meet up in Wauwatosa.
What? Oh, at the other store?
Yeah, with Ted and Flitz bricks. I just remember you didn't have a job at the time, and I was actually working nights. Now I'm working days. So
I'm working night today. So I work at 4 a.m. till. Or actually 5 a.m. until 1 or 2 p.m. So, and collecting is asking if you got the fire station there, Butt Chop.
No, I wish. I don't have it. I don't have any money. With these holidays are a real killer, especially when you make as little an hour as I do. But there's overtime available if I want to go spend more time at my wonderful employment.
Well, I'll get a little bit here and there of overtime just from the sake of that it's busy around holiday time. So I mean, it's one of those things where it's kind of busy and whatnot. So I was hoping I was going to have our favorite co-host on tonight.
Who?
What? Oh my Lord!
You have so many co-hosts. I can't keep up with you.
Well, what's funny is it's I don't know if you guys have been watching the Forever Sorting, but
Yeah.
actually, Collecting Bricks has a question for you first. How do you like the people on the day shift compared to the night shift? Without getting yourself in trouble on a live stream.
Do I have to? Don't say. Isn't the saying if you don't have anything nice to say, you don't say anything?
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's just say one of the people on the day shift, the only one that actually works, is the one that lied and turned me into HR for harassment that was completely false when there was no harassment. So does that give you an idea?
Yeah, I guess that gives us a pretty good idea. So on my trip back from Denver, so I did get the rest of my stuff that I left behind. And that was, so I flew out on a Friday evening, got out there. I had one of the bowlers I bowled with this season picked me up at the airport, took me to another bowling center where I watched one of my friends I was going to stay with watched him bowl before he headed off to work, and his wife took me home to their house, and so I spent the night. He actually made a beautiful breakfast the next day. Because he knew I was going to be doing some work for him. So let's see if I can find this photo here. So my mom's like, "What?" Yeah, I don't believe that for a minute. So there's the breakfast he made me. 2 hash browns, 3 eggs, toast, bacon. Not all that bacon's mine, of course. But
Right.
And then of course I helped him move a wooden like spool into his basement because he's going to build a bar out of it. And then I helped him set up his lighting setup. So that's Todd. He's a captain of the team. So it's one of those holiday light up setups. So it's got all those little village things. So
yeah,
helped him move into that, move in there.
Looks pretty expensive.
Oh yeah, so it hangs on the ceiling. So it actually, there's some hooks there. So the hooks in the garage there are what it hangs on in the garage. So
yeah.
So basically,
So you guys weren't fooling around.
Yeah. So Collecting is saying they barely mentioned how Kevin and I met. So they need to do a flashback on me, Reed. So
why are they already past you guys meeting in?
Yeah, kind of. I'll actually, because I don't know if Kevin's out there lurking. He's probably recording, so I'll kind of.
Is that who you meant by your favorite co-host?
Kevin kind of livens it up. We had a week where I just probably wasn't as lively, and so hey, Hoosier's out there. I got invites out there. If you guys, if they didn't work, let me know.
Haley's in the room.
Hi.
Haley's here. Hi.
Hi, Haley.
Joshua, you joined stream. You won't join ours.
No, I won't.
When is your stream, Haley?
Sunday nights.
What time?
I think I'm usually 8 p.m. Central.
Yeah. See, I'll have to jump in, and then because I usually go to bed about that time because I have to be up at 4 a.m. So that's a kind of sucks. But I'll jump in one of these nights and then take a bed kind of. So
Brick Vibe says he's out with friends right now, but Kevin needs to tell the history of him and Scoop Shovel. And Haley, I'm something happened with me like inside myself, and so but I'm gonna come this Sunday and make up for I wasn't it's not you, it's me. She's like, great, I don't want to hear that.
No, man, I'm not mad. That just gave me a hard time.
I know you're not mad. I just it's hard to explain, really.
Yeah, we have I actually found a couple of people lined up that we might switch it to like 7 p.m. on the Sunday to help accommodate them.
Well, what I heard you say, I watched the replay. Going straight away after Holland and Ballin might be ideal.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Because those people will they'll jump right over with that with that interval, they're gonna, you know, do something else. So sorry for all the shop talk.
That's okay. So basically, they covered me a little bit. I mean, how we met at the one store. I mean, the one thing that's kind of wild is, I mean, his dates when he was talking about going to the store in Chandler. I know I worked with him for a week, so I mean, his dates are kind of weird. So from that standpoint, but it's funny because he talks about how he had to fix stuff, and I laugh. I really have to laugh because when I left my store, I mean, my old boss, I mean, he coached me every time I forgot to change a light bulb. Yet every time I shopped at that store after I was gone, there was a light bulb out every single solitary visit, and it's just like, oh, okay, now Lego doesn't care about visual, that, or they just aren't paying people what they used to. So
I think you're right on the second statement, because like you said, you've said this before about when you left, they changed you from salary, and when you were on salary, you were able to go above and beyond, and they weren't upset. But when you're going above and beyond and it's hourly, they didn't like that. And so it is a monetary thing, and they probably are trying to pay people very little. And those people who are paid very little aren't going to care about light bulbs.
Well,
I mean, right, people?
Well, I think what's funny is, I mean, but it's all about the visuals. So, I mean, if the sets aren't as visually appealing, I mean, that's kind of what kind of sucks. But you know, so it's one of those things where it is what it is. But it just makes me laugh because I mean, I got coached a lot about lights and stuff. But I mean, if you haven't seen, you got to watch 11, the end of 11 through 13. That's where he starts talking about when he gets out there. I mean, 13 had me laughing so hard I was seeing stars on the drive. It was pretty bad. But I mean, because it's just, you know, I know from being in his store, I mean, he was just talking. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is probably the worst store I've ever heard of. So, I mean, you know, like you said,
it was pretty nightmarish, his description.
Yeah. I've been waiting for 14. I was like, oh, where's 14? He's like, oh, we did the Q&A 2. I'm like, oh, I wanted 14. I didn't want Q&A 2. I wanted 14. I was
you're right. They should have not. They should have finished.
Well,
story from 13. Because I don't think they should have taken such a big break in between, because the story was building momentum with the chaos that he walked into. And I think it's going to be hard to, now that it's been a couple weeks, come back into that and have it be as exhilarating, if you will.
Maybe that, or it might be, I have to have a little bit, like he said, he might have to go back over a few of the things without so much interruption, and just kind of go through it and say, you know, I'm going to give a quick relapse, you know, and then, you know, just kind of do a quick, you know, catch up, because it was pretty good. So
hi Charles. Hi Charles. I saw you on Hoosiers. I saw you on Hoosiers video of the store. I saw you.
I think there was another third Instagram person there, because I was seeing like pictures of pictures, like multiple people in one shot. I was like, well, that's Charlie. That's Hoosier. Who the crap's taking the picture?
I don't know.
So I mean, the question is where was that store? Where was that new one at?
Louisville,
Kentucky.
Yep.
See, I was hoping he'd show some more of the employees and stuff. I mean, I looked at the beginning because I just wanted to see, because it's kind of close. I mean, I was thinking maybe, you know, to see who the new manager was and stuff, to see if anybody I know moved over to that store or anything. So
I thought Hoosier said, I'm eating pop, but it says I'm eating Will Pop in. So
yeah,
I'm eating pop. I'm like, did he freeze a can of soda and now he's chewing it?
So yeah, so it's one of those things where it was kind of cool. I mean, you know, the trip was good, and listening to all those streams caught me up. I've missed a couple of the small ones, so but you know, it is what it is. I needed to make the trip, and you know, it kind of sucked not doing stream last Friday. You know, that's why I tried to at least throw Chester under the bus a little bit, you know. So
It's not very nice because this is a busy time for squirrels. They're getting ready for winter, man. So you should ease up on Chester, okay?
It's okay. He's right behind me. He's right here. You know, her little nice.
I mean, the ones in my neighborhood are busy right now, so I don't interrupt them. I usually talk to them when I'm outside, but now I just let them go about their stuff, you know.
Yeah. So there, I think there he is. Isn't he right back there? There he is. He's in the tree. He's right here. Chester's. He's he's kind of facing downwards. You know, he's got a good. Seth, store manager. Yeah, I don't know who that is. So.
Oh, Seth. Yeah, he's awesome.
So. Pecan pie for Thanksgiving. You know, I mean, something with some chocolate maybe too. I mean, the squirrels I knew like chocolate. So, you know, here's what it is. Yeah. Oh, so.
What meds?
Oh. See, must be the meds. They're foraging. Well, you know, I mean.
Well, see what
it's kind of funny because what's funny is I actually somebody I was at my meeting. I did go to a Denlug meeting. It was kind of funny because everybody's like, "Read." I'm like, "What?" I mean, it's a meeting, right? I just happened to be in town, but everyone was like shocked. So
you haven't even been gone that long.
Yeah. But it was funny because they were saying, okay, so I'm doing it's a what is it? An artificial squirrel with an artificial food hosted by a real nut. So, hey, I was like, what? How come you guys are on my stream? That's good comedy relief, So, it's kind of funny, but
type in the chat. That's ridiculous.
Type in.
Is Nightbot here?
Nightbot. He was actually behaving himself last night.
Brick Vibe. That's cool that Brick Vibe is the designated driver. I was the designated driver for the first time a couple of years ago at my friend's funeral, and all my friends were like, they were like, really? You're driving? You're the sober driver? Because before, when I drank, no one would even let me look at a car, let alone drive it. So like I was driving all my friends and I was the only sober one, and they said this is the most amazing thing we've ever seen. We never thought this would happen. I did it.
Yeah, I don't drink a lot, so it's kind of things I could always be a designated driver too. So it's kind of.
Well, I used to drink now and again, and then again and again. Now I drink never.
Yeah.
The only time I drink a lot is Red Brick District at Philly. It's the only time once a year.
The only people you're not technically in charge of.
How come the keep piece isn't clear?
Can you tell Sean to keep it down?
Textured brick bears. Texturing behind the keep needs to have texture. So if the stairs are a good example here. So if you look at the stairs here, that texture kind of gives it. If you see castles, they all have that texture. And this one doesn't have it, but the wall sections have a 3D. They have the headlight bricks, so there's some extra three-dimensional texture, which isn't in everything, but it'll eventually get added. So.
What are the transparent headlight bricks go for on Bricklink?
They're not too bad. I'd say my favorite Lego piece collecting must be the 1x2 clear plate. Just look at it close, because if you look at it from a distance, everybody's gonna think it's an illegal substance. So,
yeah, we don't need the feds in on this. Reed, it won't let me type in the chat at all. Am I blocked? Am I banned?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Well, do you see where I'm trying to type and it says error, try again? Maybe it's on my end. It's probably my fault. I'm just going to refresh the YouTube thing.
Everybody else is typing. I don't know what else to do to.
Maybe I got hacked or something. I don't know. Hopefully I got hacked.
Going. So yeah, it's just kind of keep building more levels. I do have some plates from a trade. Obviously I gotta be careful I don't run out of pieces, but it is what it is. So, but
Now it says I have to sign in to chat.
oh.
So
For
now
maybe
I
for
have to put my bank. I have to put my bank account and PIN number into chat.
Yep.
Okay.
yeah.
Bob needs all that information.
I typed it.
I would say something's not right there.
No, everything's okay now. I dropped the Toshiba and she's been real
Might
angry.
be your coworkers wanting that information, or the kids. I don't know, someone.
I try not to talk to any people.
People, yeah. I only talk to you guys.
I'm surrounded by humans, and I miss night shift.
You gotta talk to humans once in a while,
Yeah, but the ones I work with, no. I go out of my way to not deal with those kind of people, and now I'm forced to talk to them.
I don't know what to tell you.
You gotta work. You work.
Don't move to Wisconsin is all I'm saying, because there's people here.
Without trans clear, it's still translucent. It's just a trans black instead of a trans clear. It's trans brown, as Lego wants to call it. Bricks and Brickanic, the correct. A large pick-up cup for the price of a 12-pack. That's probably pretty close. Yeah, that would work. I don't know.
Hey, Jude. Toshiba is not doing good. My Toshiba's sick.
Toshiba.
What
did you do to it? That's the question.
I dropped it, and I dropped it while it was open, and I feel so awful now about it.
Does it have a virus?
No, it's a physical mechanical. I dropped it while it was open. So here's my camera on the Toshiba, and I have no mic on the Toshiba.
Have you tried taking it through the car wash?
Hey, Nick, I'm a spectral ghost.
Trying to figure out. Bricks Bear was talking about the ribbons. I'm trying to think where all mine are at. You know what? I think I tried to take them on my trip.
Nick
here's
is
an orange one.
Damn, he's not going to hear the ghost anytime soon.
So I made a ribbon for Bricks Bear in white, and this is the orange version that I have. I have an orange and pink, and so stuff like that. So
that's cool. Is that one by one round plates?
Yeah. So if you put a magnet, there's like the magnets you wear for the badges, you could actually wear it on your shirt, and the clear would actually probably help the ribbon stick out a little bit more against whatever you wear behind it. I had them on the Creations for Charity auction last year, but nobody was really interested in them. So, I got different colors. I got gold. Obviously, the gold is probably the most useful color for what I'm doing, is because it's got the children's cancer, colors. So I've got a bunch of different gold ribbons. So oh yeah. So.
What's the
blurry butt chop
for dad cancer? Is there my dad died from cancer. What's the ribbon for dad cancer?
Do you know what kind of cancer he had?
Brain tumor.
Brain cancer is gray. Because Trevor, who passed away last year, he had brain cancer. So his is probably his roof section. Actually, he is done. He's the orange one over there. Do I have his? His is here. So his actually had the TK. His favorite color was orange, and then the gray ribbon there.
So light gray.
Yeah, so it's a gray ribbon. So yep. So and I transitioned. So his section's done, Justin's is done, and then my sister's is done. So I have Taylor and one of the AFOLs I knew passed away from. He had a heart attack, so I did one with a heart. So basically for his I got to figure out how to do on the thing. His was actually this one here. Let me pull these broken pieces off of this one, but I did the heart, with the heartbeat going through, and then his initials JW
Oh,
Jim
cool.
West.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's neat.
the barn
That's
was
really
also
cool.
the barn was built in his memory too. So
Yeah. Well, my dad had a brain tumor from DDT.
oh, okay.
The chemical that's safe to use, that was safe to use.
Mm. So yeah, so the goal is to finish at least. I'd like to have at least those 5 modules done by Brickworld this year, and then maybe do some more changes. I got a big list, so we'll see what I can get done. So
Reed, are you going to Philly?
if I end up going to Philly, it's gonna be something where I fly in on a Friday and fly out on a Sunday. Probably not, but we'll never. You never know. I can't go to the whole convention.
Or something?
Huh?
What are you, Keith Richards or something? Flying in and
No.
flying out.
Well, the
let-
problem is I work. I have a job, so I mean the problem is I only get a week of vacation, and I think I'm supposed to take the week at it all at once, and so that's going to be Brickworld. So maybe as I get more vacation, I can go, but it is what it is. Unless I hit the lottery between now and then, but
They won't let you take off unpaid?
well, I maybe could, but I mean, I also I had car problems, so my personal vehicle died recently or had an issue recently, so I'm into my mom for some money, and
We should
Right.
make Nick drive us.
Road trip.
road trip. Yeah, I know how road trips go. I road tripped all the way to the East Coast for that brick fair that one year, so I mean, I can always sell some Lego, I suppose.
Yeah, but that'd be fun. Well, I would have to sell a whole bunch of Japanese trains, but it'd be worth it to be able to spend time with you and Nick in a car.
That could be just downright scary. I don't
That's a
know.
lot of butt chop time. You might get kicked out before you even hit the
No, we just strap them to the roof if it gets too annoying.
Well, can I tell you a secret? Unless I was
Yeah.
helping take over for a shift of driving, I would be asleep. So I don't know how much I could annoy you while sleeping, but if that's possible, then more power to me because that's amazing.
You can't annoy us while you're sleeping. Well, that's not any fun.
Well, I wouldn't want to annoy you.
Well, just remember, a lot of people, if you let people know you're coming and need an airlift to the hotel, because the hotel is literally in the same parking lot as the convention center. So
Always good.
we
Good to know.
were doing airport runs last year because we drive up. So
Well, I can't fly there. That's more. That would cost more than just going there.
Whoa, what happened there? Hit something with my mouse.
I still refuse to fly anywhere. So
Well, if it was nice out, you could sleep outside.
that's why we go camping.
Oh yeah.
We had saved. I don't know.
Can we just camp in the parking lot?
We're thinking about that this year. No, actually, some of us were looking into the Airbnb
You could build like a shanty town.
because I found one that fits like 16 people.
We just need an incredible amount of Duplo bricks and just build ourselves a Lego tent city out in the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Collecting bricks. It is tomorrow morning. 7:30 a.m. Central. I know. Everyone's gonna go, it's too early. It's too early.
Is that your dad show?
Yeah, the pasta chop.
What time does it start?
7:30
Central? Eastern?
Centrali.
Okay.
That's Spanish for Central.
I will set my alarms.
You don't have to. It's like our show is really good, but I mean, we don't want to inconvenience anyone.
Because last week I caught the last 10 minutes. So if I can catch the last 20 minutes this time,
I felt so bad. You came in. I'm like, she actually got up. And then we're like, and we're out.
I know. I watched Brick Bender this morning. I was like half asleep chatting.
I saw the replay. I saw what you said in the chat. Yeah, that's Hoosier came in. I guilted him. He came in not the last show because I was because of my thing where I was saying he wasn't a real Lego dad, remember? Then Hoosier came in. I'm like, ooh, someone's got something to
guilt trip. Wow, I was trying to guilt trip into Kevin into coming here, but he's got to do some recording. So he's got a new intro video for his YouTube channel. I wanted him to share with everybody. So.
Oh yeah, he was animating that when he was talking to Nick.
That's pretty
cool. Was he? When was he talking to Nick?
I don't know. When people talk all the time, Reed. I don't know why.
Okay.
Kevin Flips is the same as me. Road trips are the best time to sleep if you don't have to drive because they go by quicker if you're not awake. You can only look at so many farm fields.
I can look at those all day and be perfectly fine.
As long as you're not supposed to be the designated driver assistant, we're supposed to keep
navigated, but now they have like Alexa, get me to Philly. And then the car she tells you, right?
Cause I know our trip, it's just 1, 2, 3 major highways, I think.
You're here, Bricks Bear. I can't focus, my lady. But do we have to go through Pennsylvania? Because those toll roads are not fun.
Especially if you're coming from west side going east.
Yeah, that's where when we went to Washington, D.C., we had to take the toll roads all the way through Pennsylvania, and it was the most boring thing in the world.
Pennsylvania, I don't know who designed their road layouts. I think they just let the cows make the roads up there. But it's so stupid. It takes to go 10 miles will take up to 20 to 30 minutes because you're taking so many back roads because there's no direct road.
Where's this at?
Some of the exits for like Philly, because where the campsite is, you don't exit where the campsite is. You exit 5 miles past the campsite and have to backtrack.
Yeah, that's because like they don't have highways like a normal state. Like Wisconsin has easy to use highways. They have that stupid toll road that bypasses the whole state. And so therefore you don't get to see any of Pennsylvania unless you take an exit. And once you get off on an exit, you're like nowhere near anything. And then to get back on, you got to pay.
You have to, it's ridiculous. I know Hoosier can talk about those toll roads.
Well, I took some toll roads out to the East Coast when I went to that Brick Fair. Basically on the way back, I took Highway 30 or something. And it actually was better, no tolls or anything. It wasn't bad, except for when I hit Illinois, and then it was town after town after town after town. It got pretty monotonous after that. So,
yeah, my favorite place to stop is Gary, Indiana. Very nice place.
Yeah,
a lot of friendly people in Gary. Collecting. Just so you know, history repeats itself. That's all you need to know for history class.
Different names, just same stuff. That's what you're trying to say?
Basically. I'm trying to find the instructions for a creator set, but I can't find them in my house. So it's the toy shop.
You probably dropped them on top. You probably dropped the Toshiba on top of them, so they're probably underneath wherever
I wish maybe the Lego would have braced the Toshiba and it might not have broke. I really can't afford to replace my Toshiba. Toshiba.
Keep running, Toshiba. You can do it.
So if we have any Toshiba technicians in the audience, please
Where's
El
Matt,
Chapo.
the IT guy?
El Chapo needs you. Oh yeah, Matt, the IT guy.
Send Matt the invite.
Matt.
Where is the Bricksmith?
Oh, he and Kevin are recording Forever Sorting episodes because I asked Kevin the same thing, and he's like, I was like, so they must not have done it the last couple nights. It says, I go, and he's like, and then what's funny is he mentioned to the barely mentioned, he's got the question mark, explanation point, finger to the mouth emoji a couple times, or the finger to the chin.
Oh,
And sorry, we didn't do it today. So chances are, knowing how long their recording sessions go, because they do so much pre and post show, we might not see either one tonight. So
sounds kind of romantic.
I don't know. Well, because I know we talked about they record their shows during some of the really good shows on the weekend. And we're like, where because they would always do it on a Sunday.
yeah, I think they're maybe recording maybe multiple shows. I don't know. So
Usually they
but,
do. They'll do two
huh?
back.
Well, they did the 13 and then they did the Q&A. So a lot of us are waiting on 14 because 14 should be pretty good. Almost wish they could disable the chat and and somehow have like laughter in the background. Almost needs to be like the Happy Day shows where there's like a lot
of a live studio audience, but it's just canned laughter, like the old sitcoms where they don't actually have a studio audience. They just have like it's called canned laughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
That or they put us in the background, but we can't. All we can do is laugh. We just got to sit there. They mute us until there's something funny, and they just kind of unmute us.
Couldn't we all supply them with sound bites of our laughter, and then they could mix it so that it all like is evenly volumed, so it doesn't like someone's laughter doesn't override some. And then when we watch, we'll be like, "Hey, that's me laughing." We'll know who's laughing.
I'll never know who's who.
Because you could mix it all so that
can I suggest that? Do you want the sound bites for our laughter for future streams?
There you go. Should be someone's job. Just collect sound bites from everybody.
But now that would be an editing thing, which the reason they do it the way they do is because they don't. Do they edit it? I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah, see.
No, I think there's knowing Bricksmith, it's one and done. Just go.
One and done. That sounds fun.
Well, I think if they edited it, they'd probably have to record even longer because it's just one of those things where you might be able to edit out some of the sidebar stuff. There was one, I don't know, 11 or 12. One of them, somebody, I think Bricksmith asked him a question and went like on a tangent that I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a 30-minute tangent. I'm like, wow, there goes the whole flow right there out the window. But it was like, okay. And I just kind of paid more attention to the road when that was happening, and just kind of was like, okay, when Kevin comes back, I can pay attention again, so.
That's what I'm saying is they're not a good influence on each other. We have to find a way to separate these two.
Timeout.
I don't know. Well, because they're pretty much doing a live stream and they're doing it private.
Right.
There's no editing. It's just
right, which I did that for a video once. I think I did that for a video where I showed something from either from Brick World Chicago or something from, I think my haul from Brick World Chicago, I think, was just like a stream with the chat off and no one could join or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't
know. It is one of those things where it's just kind of, but it's, personal. I think it sounds like just the pre-show, post-show kind of takes, a lot of time. Obviously we've had some post shows on here that have gone a couple hours, but
Well,
I
they
mean,
should be more quiet during them, and then during the post and pre-show, and then it won't be so long. If needed to talk.
You want to just mute me? Should I just mute myself in the post shows? So
No, not you. I'm saying Kevin and Smithy.
well, they could. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which one. We'll see which one airs this week or whatever, or whenever it airs. I mean, you know, that or maybe they're thinking maybe they need to start doing 2 a week. You know, I don't know.
You know,
Maybe
Vibe was challenging. You know,
Huh?
Brick Vibe was saying something like, he would never participate in a polybag war because he would destroy all of us. Did you see that, Reed?
I think he's delirious. I really believe so. He might be.
Well,
he might be smoking something.
No, he said that he actually threw it out there, and then when I said you're welcome to join in the next polybag wars, he declined because he didn't want to make us look. He didn't want to be blow everyone out of the water.
What? How?
Yeah, I think he's delirious. He's delirious. We'll let him know that he is really delirious.
Because that was in, I think, one of the Building Live with Brick Vibes where I was on there.
Yeah.
And you know Hoosier needed a new one.
Poly bags, but does he have lots of different poly bags? I mean, huh?
That's the key. Is he might have cases of the same poly bag, but that does nothing for the war.
It just means you're repetitive. You're kind of stagnant, boring.
You're a retail outlet at that point.
Smell like bad cheese, bad eggs, stuff like that. Yeah.
No, I'm sending Hoosier the invite.
Yeah, he it said that he never mind.
Click.
Well, collecting was saying hopefully it'll be a long stream. I mean, if I'm drinking this stuff, I'm thinking it might. So we'll see.
Ooh.
Go-Go juice.
Trying to build some backlog sets here. I've been sitting.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see if you see any of the lion on sale. Let me know, because that one I wouldn't mind a few more of. As I start to work around having lava flow into the castle setup, we'll see.
Yeah.
They actually have talked to me about doing because I've gone to a couple Wisslog meetings, and one of the guys mentioned that they were thinking of doing a castle collab this year at Brickworld, and I was like, I'd be interested in that, because my castle, I could be the center, and plus I could work on the other moat, the other side of the moat, and have a moat that goes completely around the castle.
Yeah, I think I'm missing the lion. I built the turtle. I know I have the purple dragon. I think I have the fox. But yeah, no, I didn't pick it up when it was on clearance at Walmart.
Yeah. Well, the lion around me, all the stores I've even stopped at, they still have it at full price. So it's still at $30. So I'm kind of hoping at some point it might go on sale, or guess I can watch to see if it becomes a Black Friday item. Heaven forbid. Then it'll be gone. But those. I can use that, because obviously, like Kevin said the one time, he was oblivious to the fact that I was trying to have a lava flow into my castle, and even though it's kind of wild that one of the girls in Denlug, she has an Ninjago castle with a volcano type lava flow, and it's always flowing, but I had that. I've been acquiring orange for that purpose. So
yeah,
I've got a bunch of orange, bunch of orange plates and stuff, so, and that's why I even built the one name of Trevor. I used some of the fluorescent stuff, so that the black lights will actually make it glow in the dark. So,
well, let me know if you need some translucent orange, because when I did my volcano, I have a lot of volcano related pieces.
I have lots of flames, because those were on the pick-a-brick wall years ago.
Oh yeah.
And so I have a bunch of the flames, and on some of the orders I would order stuff if it was good priced. Because I ordered a bunch of stuff from Europe and stuff when I was trying to acquire more of the, the textured pieces, and stuff. So
Yeah. No, I got the 1 by 2 by 5, those tall panel pieces.
oh, an orange.
That trans orange.
Ooh, that's nice.
Those are really nice for making it look like it's flowing. And then black pieces around it to make it.
And also check your email, because I thought I sent a reply to everybody from last week saying there was no Friday Night Bricks with the link to 28, and then maybe check there and see if it's in there too.
No, that one, that's that weird. Whatever you did for that one, it just sent us to the YouTube link.
Oh yeah, that one. You're right. That one did send me there. That's right. You're right. That was I copied.
Our two pages now.
Yeah, I sometimes have a brain fart. You're right. So let's see here. Let me try this one again. Just try it from the inside and try this.
Oh yeah.
There we go. We'll try it again. See what we get. Hoosier. See, I sent to the email and I sent it to the, because my Google Hangouts has both. And I'll have the email and then it'll also have whatever. So probably because for some reason it hasn't automatically inputted people as an instant favorite like Kevin and Tanya. Just instant, just pops in there, and I'm like, well, how come everybody else doesn't do that? So
it picks and chooses your favorites sometimes. It's like, hey, this person looks like a favorite. How about this person? So I had to go through on Google Hangouts and move. You can move.
This is intensive. There he is. He made it.
Yeah, that one worked.
We're gonna tweak some stuff here. Because I should have been looking in the wrong screen. There we go. We'll keep the chat. There we go. So it was a grand opening. What was the grand opening set you got there at that new store?
It wasn't a grand opening. It was a soft opening.
Oh, soft opening? When's their grand opening?
Sometime in February.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't want to.
Well, it's holiday time, I guess. You're right.
They were out of the Diagon Alley in the first hour, I think. I think Charles got the last one.
Really? How'd their pick-a-brick wall look?
It tells you anything. I didn't buy a pick-a-brick cup.
Well, I'm not surprised. I don't think the walls have been all that exciting, but oh well. I mean, as they would say, the pick-a-brick wall, isn't a big money maker, and so. But but considering the brick is their main thing, you would think the walls would be a little bit more enticing, So
there's a lady on Instagram. She posts every Friday of the new stuff that comes into her pick-a-brick wall, and she's always got good parts.
Where is she located?
Today was 2x2 gray tiles.
Yep. Then 1x3 brown, reddish bricks.
Well, what's funny is they actually, one of the guys posted something recently that one of the stores in Denver, one of the stores had it and had it in back, and the other store had it out on the wall. And I'm just like, it's funny because it's parts that really aren't that rare. I mean, it isn't stuff. They're like, wow, these are new, and all of us just laugh and go, no, not really. Might be to you, but we've seen it a half a dozen times, so no, it's not new. But keep telling yourself that.
Mine, because now it's just. Because I'll ask them if they have any.
I heard the underpay
This.
and give benefits.
Hold on, you walking in here.
So With me, it's not even really the rare parts. It's just it's that I can use.
It's all just like parts for.
Like there wasn't a single towel on the wall.
No, there was this. It was
The buzzer's going off.
fuchsia. And I think it was a 1x2.
And then wasn't the only 1x brick was 1x2.
Red.
Oh, there was 1x1.
1x1 sand green.
Well, yeah, that's been, that would make sense.
I think with your store, Hoosier, is that once they get like more,
Up and rolling.
yeah, up and rolling, since now they can actually order what they want. But I don't know.
Yeah, but has anybody seen the list? Is the list anything to be, really, is it interesting? I could pull out my old list because I found them, and and those are funny to look at because there's some really nice pieces on there, but yeah, I don't know.
Because I use mine kind of like what you were saying, Hoosier, that you're looking for pieces that you can use, and I use mine as filler brick or like all the ballasting of the tracks.
Yeah.
There was like a 2x8 red plate. I got cuts of those. They were on the wall.
We have a bunch. We had 2x8 red plates on the wall.
Hey, what's that Octon Tower doing behind you there, Hoosier? Off your right shoulder. Is that the Octon Tower right there?
This one?
Yeah,
That was
is that Lord
the
Business?
first mock.
That Lord Business Octon Tower?
That's my Holland and Wallen tower.
But that was our very first mock. We were like 7 months when we really started to get into Lego. And we decided to build a mock, and that's what we built.
It looks like Lord Business's Octon Tower, though.
That's what all the kids say when we go to
Yeah,
Put the logo on there and put Lord Business up on the top there, working in one of the offices. Be perfect.
I want to do a trans green tower.
Remember our first.
Make sure you put like Mega Blocks or something on the top there, since it'll be a toxic environment.
No, I guess all in all, the Lego store was pretty nice. I'm glad to have one. Takes me 12 minutes to get there.
That's ridiculous. It's really bad for you because that's like a alcoholic, mile away from the bar.
And we've been complaining about how the best Lego store there is 4 hours away. Now one's 12 minutes away.
Yeah, don't feel bad, Hoosier. I'm going to the other. I went from maybe being 15 minutes away to being an hour and a half. So it'll be good for me. I won't spend any money, but they really haven't anything worth spending on anyway. So it's not like I really need anything. They got 1x2 clear plates is all I need, and if they don't have them, I'll just order them wherever I can find them. So
Yeah, and I seen Charlie talking about Seth in the chat earlier. He's pretty cool. So.
brown chairs. Let's see, what do we got here?
They were brown.
Pink and dark purple tiles. They've been out there for better part of the last 3 or 4 years. The dark bluish gray bricks. Those would be good. Brown chairs we've had one time or another. So there's some good stuff. And for people who haven't seen it, yeah, then they're good pieces. If you've seen them, then for me it's just repeats and nothing to jump up and scream about. So. But the thing is, I think it needs to be more universal, like usable pieces. Like you said, when's the last time they've had a door or window or stuff like that on the wall that's been truly useful? That's what I'd want to know.
They need the AFOL running the pick-a-brick thing at the headquarters.
Not so much an AFOL, just somebody who knows the brick, a brick hound of sorts, who knows what you need. And there's a few out there. Not a lot.
Even if it was just 1x4 bricks 1x6 bricks of any color.
Uh,
You
I
can-
mean,
something you can make a building out of, or get a really good start on a building, or
There was better bricks in the little build and ornament display than there was in the pick-a-brick wall.
well, yeah, there always is because it's coming
Yeah.
from just random stuff. But to me, eventually it should be something where you're right. That's what they're doing. They're adding more stuff that's more versatile. But they used to have them. They used to have 1x6, 1x8s. They used to have them all the time. I mean, 1x6s were on the wall a lot. Yellow, red. At one point, might even had some blue 2x6s, 2x8s. We used to have a lot of 2x8s on the wall because those big pieces are what you needed to have on the bottom of the walls for safety reasons. 6x6 plates, 6x8 plates, 6x16 plates, 6x12s. I mean, I can go on and on.
they had a bunch of plates and stuff, and I'm sure, like Haley was saying in a text message, I'll end up stocking up on my plates. And
I mean, we still need to stock up on our plates.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're good. I mean, the plates will be good for something. I mean, obviously, like even for like mills and stuff. I mean, I have a lot of the 4x6 whites that they had on the walls. So, I mean, they've had different colors of stuff on the walls. I mean, you definitely can make stuff work. It's just, I think the walls are getting smaller in the new stores. How big was the wall at that new store? Was it pretty small?
oh yeah, it was small.
It was probably the size of.
Oh,
It was not big.
yeah, it's probably about the same size of all the. Yeah.
Except for the Florida.
Yeah, except for the
Because-
Florida store.
That one, but even that Florida store, if you stop and actually look to see what's actually in the bins, it's mainly 2x4s because that's what they used to fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
It's all 2x4. Well, a good chunk of it was 2x4s when I was there.
I mean, there was some stuff that I would have picked up. Like they had the same green.
Telescopes?
No, well they had those too, but 1x1 with the little clip in it or whatever.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't enough stuff for me to want to fill up a cup. I probably should have anyway, but
Yeah, it'll be there for your next trip.
yeah.
You'll be able to get the promotional stuff.
You figured double VIP starts tomorrow.
In
I
the
know. I
build
stupid
ornament,
made a
they were
purchase
like
today. Gosh dang it.
1x8 light bluish gray. And I'm like, how come these aren't in the wall? Like, I want these in the wall, not in a play
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. We got a person now. We got a little person that can like start, yapping at them and say, "Hey, Lego, come on, give me some stuff I want to build with."
Erica should
Come
make
on.
a whole video of yapping about what's on the wall. Why is this
Good stuff. How come the good stuff's not on the wall? Where is it, man? Where is it?
too famous by the end of the year? Watch it.
Yeah, and I thought I got lucky on the light blue gray 1x4 bricks
Yeah.
that had the studs on the side.
Yeah. You're like, oh, look at those. And then I pulled it
Just
out and
thought it
like,
was safe.
It's funny because anytime there's like a new element I haven't seen up on the wall, I'll at least get one cup full because you'll never know when you're actually going to use that, especially if it's an interesting piece. Like they have the 1x1, snot brick, all sides are all little snots.
Oh yeah, I got several cups of those.
several.
I think I was using those to make trees, the interior columns of the trees.
Yeah, I mean the 2x4s and stuff. I mean, some of that stuff. You're right. You can use it internally, 2x2s for mills and stuff. I mean, you're gonna use a bunch of that. Don't forget a mills nearby. Here we go. Here's a mills. So basically, obviously, the mills plates. You're gonna. I mean, I even got arches in there. I got arches that I used in my mills at one time. But I don't do a true mills. I do just the I do the 1x4 on each end, and it asks for some of the middles too. But I mean, you could make it so intensive that it gets crazy. But 4x6s, 8x8s on this one. I can do 2 rows of 4x6s here, 2x4, 4x6s here, and then 8x8s up the middle. So.
Yeah, I don't know why it asked for arches. I took the arch. I finally took the arches out.
Well, no, I don't really ask for archers. I had archers in there because I was actually going to run wiring through there, and then in the end didn't. So they're just left over. I mean, after that, in essence, you really can't get too much good wiring underneath there anyway. So, but
because the
speaking of arches, that was probably the best thing on the wall.
I was about to say that.
They did have the 1x4 white arch.
Yeah, they've had those on the wall before. That's a good piece for doing different stuff. I mean, plus it'd probably work good for if you're doing a street. If you want to do like some kind of a gutter setup or something, might work good for something like that.
Yeah, because some of the milling, I was leaving little tiny rivets for sewer grates. It looked like there's actually a sewer right there. Yeah.
Haley, do you need some of the arches?
Oh, you know what? I'll take a cup if you're going back up, and if you happen to be going back up there.
Yeah, I get back up there. I'll grab a cup of them for you.
Okay. I think I was thinking, they had like 6 different 2x4s.
No, they had dark blue.
They had dark blue gray, they had white, they had tan, they had pink, they had orange, and they had blue.
Did you shoot a video of the wall at all when you were in the store?
Yeah, I went live for the first. We were standing outside waiting to get in for a couple minutes, and then I stayed live, walked straight to the wall.
I'll take a look and see how wide it is, because most of them haven't really been.
Shoot, hold on, let me look.
I don't know. Kevin liked that idea. Laugh tracks are the best. So who knows? Maybe we'll have to have some laugh tracks, for the for their videos. We'll get to get everybody's laugh, and Kevin can make it, and then give it to Bricksmith and go, here you go. Here's the laugh tracks from our fellow streamers that don't get to be here or do this. If we think it's really funny, we'll just hit the laugh track real quick.
All right, let me find Hoosier stream. All right, there's the.
Oh, I see.
That's
What you're doing.
There you go. Harper Charles is talking about the Harry Potter Bricktober set tomorrow with 70 buy at Barnes & Noble.
Oh,
okay.
That was the first time I seen the Voltron set. Because somebody was carrying it.
Hold on. All right, Hoosier, pan to the left. Nope. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
What is about
4, 5.
Like, what is it? Like
7 drawers across.
7 drawers, that's 14 doubles. That's not bad.
I think it's 7.
Is that you, Hoosier?
Yeah, that's me. They know when I'm on a live stream.
Always no.
Yeah, well,
Somebody who knows you're on a live stream and they still interrupt you, huh? Ah.
Oh, Charles sent a picture.
yeah. You have a lot of lights on your wall.
What Charles has got this thing. I don't know what kind of phone he's got, but he's got this thing. He'll hold it up to take a selfie. And
Is that the little bubble thing?
Yeah, it'll take a 360-degree picture.
That's been around for like 2 years.
Oh no, because the picture.
Got it today.
The Instagram picture I saw today, I could see you in the picture, and I can see Charlie with that phone, and then it was someone else taking a picture. There was a third Instagram person in line, and I can't remember which account it was.
There was all kinds of people there. I know Shallow was there. Yeah, he was texting Kevin Hinkle from inside the store.
Yeah,
Right.
that was funny.
Oh, there's one of them.
What was the gift with purchase? Was it that? What was the gift with purchase? The you say was it the Diagon Alley or something, micro or something? What now? I saw you guys had a calendar. What's the one for December? Is it another ornament type kind of thing or whatever, or a globe?
I'll pull it out here in a second.
Dang,
So
Lego
it's-
messed up on this brick. It doesn't even align with the one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 7 drawers.
So 14 bubbles.
Yeah. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. This damn picture, it's one of them 3D things. It's crazy. 360 things.
pictures. Yeah, it looks curved and I don't like it. I rather just like, no. I mean, everybody was obsessed with it when
Maybe
it came out, but
6
now
or
it's-
7 bubbles tall.
bubbles.
Okay.
I thought they were like drawers. Are you standing there in that picture?
I don't know, man. It's so crazy.
He was walking through the picture.
You see yourself?
Here they are. Okay, I'll send you here. I'll tag you in the thing because you can clearly see Charlie taking the picture and this guy.
Yeah, I waited in the parking lot for him for 20 minutes. I might have been able to have been first in line.
Probably would have. No, we were like, is this how we enter? Because it's like a brand, like not a brand new mall, but it's a mall we've never been to because like we like other malls. And like we didn't know how to get in to get to the Lego store fastest. So it was like really
You walk through the mall and you hope you went through the right door.
There was so many people in there. There's probably 100 people in there at one point.
Well, I mean, Lego stores are pretty popular. If there isn't one in that area, it's going to be pretty crazy for a while, I'm sure.
And the holidays, man, that sucker's just gonna be.
You know, since I'm looking for something else, there's a picture of my picker brick before I started sorting it. Notice all the one by one light blues there in the front there.
I know. I just want to reach through the computer and just take the cups.
Just grab some of those. Yeah, there's some clear stuff on the left side there. Probably, then I love when I posted this picture out on social media. That's a good one, right?
You know, too bad it's not blue. Then it could be like a Breaking Bad. Funny.
Hey, Charlie, you're still hanging out in the chat?
Oh, sure.
The everlasting brick. It's either Shallow or the guy from Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I don't.
There you go. Sure. There you go.
Looks like Butt Shop's back.
No, it was just funny because I'm sitting there looking at this picture. I'm just like, hey, look, it's Louisville. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that looks like Charlie's phone because I just watched your stream. I was like, oh, that's funny. That guy is standing right there. So
Yeah, we was all behind.
I did not know it came. This one came in purple flowers.
Oh,
I never seen that before either.
That's one of those new flowers, isn't it? One of the newer
Yes.
ones.
the leaf piece.
Yeah, it's the new leaf piece, but it came in the elf set, the Nocturne, the weird retail box guy.
Yeah,
Rick
we're
Richter likes those elf sets.
Tell you, man, you get them for the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
the
who's
picture-
that? Figure out how good they
Lego
are.
store opening.
What?
I saw Hoosier at the Lego store opening.
I'm sitting there looking at this picture, and the guy.
I missed the days when you had like picker bricks in the back row. That was always nice.
Show off.
Hey now. That was my work. That was my work in the store. I was looking for the wall picture. I found one, but it didn't look very good. This picture. Gotta clean out my phone. It looks like it's just a little bit too photo intensive. And 90% of these are all Lego pictures too, which is just.
He said photo intensive.
Just horrible work. Pick a brick wall flashback. Okay, we're good.
Oh
That's
yeah.
I took pictures of all my Mills plates too in here.
Rick's Bear agrees with you, Haley, about the bricks and colored pieces from the Alps line.
I mean, there's still good pieces, even though especially after you kind of been in there, it gets repetitive. But I finally found a use for those. Oh my goodness!
What not to do on a brick world trip is get a nice sunburn from thigh down to your ankle.
Ooh.
Hold on, let me look them up.
Charlie, I tagged you in that picture. See if you know who it was that took that.
Charlie.
Was you saying something about the calendar, Reed?
Yeah, I was asking to see what the gift with purchase for December was. It looked entertaining. Did they have some of the seasonal sets?
The carousel?
Yeah,
The carousel?
they had
Well,
the
the
fire.
December thing looked like it was another like snow globe type thing. I thought that's
Yeah,
what
but
I
it's
saw.
called a carousel.
Oh, here, hold on. Let me put you on the big screen here.
Present-
Hold on.
Present Dr. Hoosier.
Oh yeah. That's like that snow globe we did last year. That's pretty cool. Over 99. When is that? Is that all of December? When does it start? Black Friday.
Please.
Offer valid December 1st through the 10th. Or
Wow, only a week and a half.
And then you get the ornament is the 11th through the 24th. You got to spend $100 to get the carousel, $50 to get the ornament.
Can you please show carousel again?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Here, big screen. On the big screen, up a little higher. There you go, right there.
Sorry, guys. I left my other camera at I streamed Brick Vibe stream from the house yesterday, so.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Like I said, it reminds me of the globe they did last year, the snow globe.
It's 6 feet tall.
They
I
did.
mean,
That's what I was hoping too, but no, it's probably 6 inches, unfortunately.
no, it isn't.
I looked at the book. The book's really cool to see in person.
Okay, so here we go. This is a good picture because this is the wall at my store. Oh, hold on, I need to take Hoosier off the big screen. So this is the pic. This is at the wall at my store at one point in time. Everybody, there's like 10 cups of 1x2 clear plates in there.
Oh wow!
So I mean that's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, probably about 14 or 16. That's probably a pretty good sized wall then. I mean the only bigger walls would be Mall of America or the Florida one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. But only 6 high. See mine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think ours was 8 or 9 high. I think. You only can go, I think, 6 high for people putting stuff in. I think the other ones were just for show anyway. So
Yeah, they're fake because the first time I went to pick a brick, I'm like, hey, how do I get the stuff up there? And the guy's like, there's nothing in them. I'm like, oh.
There was stuff in them at my store this morning.
mm-hmm.
It wasn't filled all the way to the front. You know how they got that
They show
wall
a
in
plastic. They'll have a plastic falsy in the front, but yeah, then they'd have brick in the back, for just to give it the look. So, and what's wild is when we built our store, they still had some of the colors that were a little bit rarer, like the light blue, and then one of the grays was up there. That after a while we no longer carried down below, and people were really freaking out because they couldn't have it. But unfortunately, once those are in there, they are next to impossible to get out. You can get them out, but they are not easy. There's screws holding them in place. So I mean, it would take some time to really good time to get them off. I mean, they can do it. It's just it's not something to bring a 8-foot ladder out on the sales floor during the day to get that stuff. So kind of sucks.
Read on this, the VIP monthly mini build.
Mm-hmm.
Is that worth signing up for?
Which one? Show it to me on the calendar. You're on the big screen.
That one, the reindeer. Have Erica go to the monthly mini builds. Do it.
Yeah. Have her sign up for it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That one. They are pretty good.
Sign her up and sign Jackson up, and that way you can get 2 and build.
Basically, I think the way they do them now is I think some stores, I think they're 2 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they're online. You have to sign up ahead of time online. So a lot of that process changed. I mean, we were one of the first stores. We started the little ticket, which actually evolved into all that electronic stuff. Because the lines at the store I worked at used to go down the mall, like a grand opening.
We got Kevin Hinkle in the chat. I hope he pops in here tonight because I picked up a Kevin Hinkle exclusive.
Whoa. But no, the mini builds are real good. So and you can pick your times on them Monday and Wednesday. So usually it's like 4 to 7 or 4 to whatever.
So Kevin, I'm drinking the stuff that's gonna keep me awake, kind of like with Hoosier drinks, but I'm drinking the Kickstarter stuff. So I'm kickstarting myself. I'm kicking myself in the butt.
As much Mountain Dew as I drink, I've never tried one of those.
And I bet they're disgusting.
They're pretty good. I cut back the Mountain Dew. That's the only stuff I do. Look at that. He's got the thumbs up and he's praying. Well, I don't know. Praying that it's gonna go long enough. Okay, possible.
Or is he praying about the Kevin Hinkle exclusive?
That, or he's probably praying that he's gonna actually be done sometime, tonight from the recording of the forever recording. The session's
I'll
kind
be
of
right
long.
back. I have to Google something. Sorry.
Dark torque. The dark.
Yeah, we've heard that before. Chop. Go ahead.
Is that turquoise, Haley?
Yeah, it's the dark turquoise.
Ooh, that's that fence. I like that fence. That's pretty cool. Not enough of them end up on our lug book, unfortunately, but they are pretty cool.
You get a lot of really cool pieces in this set. I mean, I'm keeping the box together. The tower's being ripped down probably after this, but
what's that minifigure swap Monday?
That's where the kids go in and they can swap figs. So let's say you've got a bunch of the Harry Potter figs, like extras or something, and you want to swap for other ones in the collection, you can swap. Or if you've got some of the superheroes or Star Wars and you just want to swap, so I've seen everything from a kids bring a couple in to kids bringing like bags in there, and they'll see whether kids are in there and want to swap. So I mean, it's pretty cool. It's not meant for the adults; it's meant for the kids. So I mean, usually the employees will have something. They'll probably be wearing one on their apron or something sometimes, so the kids to trade if they, if there's no kids in there to trade with or something. So, but I mean, that's a new store. I don't know how much damages they'll have, and we pulled all the figs we used from damages and stuff. But look at that, Hinkle. He's making excuses.
yeah.
Good place this week, so must be a crazy weekend. Plus, they got snow out east, so Kevin's he's up to his ear in snow, I'm sure.
Hey, I must have hit that $100,000 mark because I got a catalog in the mail today.
What $100,000 mark? For what?
Oh, was it last night we was joking about the holiday catalog with the Black Friday list in it or whatever?
Yeah. Well, it apparently one of the catalogs wasn't supposed to go out, but then the one we got, it doesn't list the stats. It just lists the what's going on.
Yeah, the 20 and 30% off.
She has a pretty cool torso and hair.
Ooh, that's kind of nice.
Her hair is like half.
A printed skirt. That's kind of cool.
No, she's actually pretty cool.
Like, I thought because I got basically the same catalog last week.
It's the exact same catalog except for that insert for the Black Friday. 'Cause I thought it was weird.
There's an error on the cover.
That was weird.
And there was no detective's office on the shelf today. There was no Ghostbusters HQ.
Well, that one could be getting old enough towards being discontinued, so some stores might not have it.
There wasn't.
Ooh.
I mean, it's one of those things where some of the bigger stores carry probably more than some of the smaller stores. Key is to look online and see what online says. You know, if they start to say hard to find, it might be something that is getting close. I don't know how to determine what's being done anymore. So.
The detective's
Hold on,
office
I'll be back. Oh,
is listed for 20 or 30% off, so it's on the way out the door, I'm going to guess.
People can with their cars outside.
Did we lose Reed all the... Oh, no, he just...
no, you didn't lose me. My mom's doing laundry. She wants to know when the buzzer's going off.
Mr.
It's
Hinkle,
the
we have
time from this house. Okay, what was that? Somebody just
Mr.
typed
Hinkle says we had no
that stuff on the
choice.
internal chat, guys? Oh, that is stuff on the internal.
I've never seen it do that before.
Yeah, it shows a little
Yeah, I was.
message.
Yeah, that was new
Oh,
too.
you mean there's new stuff that's not coming out till Black Friday? Is that the deal?
What was funny, I noticed that we hadn't went in the store yet, and I noticed that the detective office wasn't on the shelf.
It would usually be next to the diner and,
And,
all the other ones.
We was in the store maybe an hour and a half, and there was 5 or 6 of us from Grulug, and we all walked out of the store together, and we was all standing in front of the store. Everybody had their arms full of bags and whatnot. Let's take a group picture in front of the store. Charlie took a group picture, and then lady working inside the store seen us all standing out there, and she was like, "This is a great time for a photo." So she takes a picture, and I watch a guy. He's coming up the hallway with the detective's office. He's going in to return it.
Whoa. Did you go buy it?
No,
Should have.
hey, I did good. I got out.
You had self-restraint. Is that what you're trying to say?
Telling you for the holidays. Wait for those promotions, man.
I got out of the Lego store. I only had a few dollars in VIP, so I went ahead and used that. But I got out spending $27.
That's pretty
That's
good.
not
I
bad
don't
for
know
you.
if
That's not bad.
I don't think I've ever left you only spending that much. Well, maybe I have. Probably at the Discovery Center.
That's because you're doing for double VIP.
Who's your? Are you not feeling good today?
Yeah, I couldn't pull the trigger on nothing. I know double VIPs coming, and
it's one of those things where unless there's stuff you really want, there's no point in spending a ton of money on Lego, especially if there's stuff coming down the pipe. I do buy certain things for myself. I do need the seasonal sets, so hopefully the turkey's gonna be around for a while here. But I do need to get the fire station at some point. So we'll have to sell some Lego. Sell some Lego. Buy more Lego.
if I can get back over there this weekend, I'm going to pick up 2 of the. I'm either going to get 2 of the passenger train, or I'm going to grab the new cargo train.
I like the new passenger train. It's pretty cool. I'm sure people are complaining because it doesn't. I heard people complain because it wasn't. They didn't have caboose on it, so it wasn't a full train. But I was like, really, people, you're gonna complain about that?
Well, I think Hoosier Workstar, because he commented saying, well, now people want to expand the passenger train. They don't have to worry about having like the white passenger train. If you wanted to expand it and you just bought another one, then you would end up with 2 extra ends. Where this one you can easily buy another passenger train and connect it, and it would actually be a full train plus the extra.
Well, it's not. I'm sure they're thinking, well, we can please some people, or we can please these people, or whatever. And I think it's one of the things where just try it. Until they start doing it in sections, anyways. They got to try some other stuff like that. It is what it is. I don't think they really need to have, a caboose. They don't even make real cabooses anymore on the trains. The holiday trains are the only places we've even seen a caboose, like a real caboose.
You all seen my caboose?
No, sorry.
Butt chop.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, speaking of this passenger train. So, butt chop, if you go to the last instruction on that passenger train,
I saw that on your hit show that you saw the lighting system.
You saw the light kit? Yeah. But that light kit, you have to type in the number exactly. You can't look it up any other way except for type in the set number.
That's what you said on your...
Yeah, okay. Make sure you saw that.
I watch every show that you guys do. I'm a big fan.
Look, Charlie said in the chat, he said, you can get my passenger train. I'm guessing he's talking to me.
For me.
Let's see, half used. That makes it about $30, right?
How many times has he crashed it off the table? That determines the value.
Wait, all right. A-ball
I
plays
don't
with
think
or
he's
kids
built
play?
all of bag one.
Huh?
I don't even think he's built all of bag one.
I was pretty
That's probably
against
the
it.
people. That's probably the people in the little station there.
He's probably talking about the one that you have some of the parts for.
After building the passenger train, I liked it. I liked.
Hoosier, he's probably talking about the older one.
Oh, it's the older one. I don't want the older one.
It's the older one that you keep ribbing him about not having all the parts to finish it.
Yeah, because they're sitting over there on the shelf.
That's probably what Charles is talking about.
What color is it? Which one is it up on the shelf there?
No, it's
It's
not on
the white one with the gray wheels.
With what color wheels?
The gray wheels.
Oh, is that the white Bullet with the red stripe or whatever?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's the older one with the actual RC battery pack and everything built into the base. Yeah, you can have mine too. I think I got one cheap somewhere. Thought so. The red one didn't have. The red one was the power function. I think the white one was the old RC. I think. Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
He is talking about the new one. He just wants the power functions out of it.
Oh.
We'll come
Well,
to the
I don't know how good has anybody tested how good is that stuff? Because I'm still an S-Brick fan. I think the aftermarket stuff has still been really awesome. So
It's good.
You need to come over and watch our train episode. We spent a whole episode talking about the new power functions train.
I don't think Reed's a fan of ours.
It's okay. Most people don't know we exist.
Reed's been kind of crazy lately. So
No, it.
All right, guys. Y'all want to see this enormous Lego haul I picked up today?
yeah, let's do it. We're turning this into the turning this into the hall stream too.
No, this is an exclusive. Hope Castle Hoosier exclusive.
There we go.
All right.
Any second now.
I couldn't help it. I had to get them.
Yay!
Cool.
That's good because the holiday ones tend to go during the holidays. Usually.
Did they have the turkey still?
It was the last one on the shelf. And then I grabbed the ornament.
Very
There
nice.
you go.
That
Nice.
one's, that's the stack of presents.
I like the new ones.
And then I grabbed the Santa Claus ornament.
You gotta get the penguin too. Go back for the penguin.
I didn't care for the penguin.
He's adorable. Go get the penguin.
And then that's all. Well,
That's
I
all.
did pick up a Kevin Hinkle exclusive. Y'all ready for this one?
Yeah.
Drum roll.
What is that? How did you get just hands and
Wait a
stuff?
second. So there's a bunch of torsos at the store with no.
No, I talked Seth into letting me have a clamshell, and I had some
Oh,
older minifigs that was chewed up. I just pulled the hands out of them.
I was gonna
And stuck
say,
them.
I was gonna say that's pure evil. If you left all the torsos at the store without hands,
Oh,
that
That's-
would be diabolical.
very nice, Hoosier. Very nice.
I can't wait till Kevin pops in here later so I can show him.
He's gonna be so happy.
He's probably going to kill me.
He's not watching right now, but yeah.
Yes. He's coming to the dark side.
I think Charles asked if he could come in or something. Read.
Who?
No, that was Juju that asked.
No, Charles Harper. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Invite sent.
What?
Yeah,
The only bad thing, I would ship it to him.
The invite?
No, these can't tell hands. But it don't seal, so the hands they go everywhere. Like when I put them in it, I had yellow, black, yellow. Now they're all mixed up.
Yeah, the divider isn't.
Yeah,
Turn it upside down in the trough, and that way you can make it look, special. So when Kevin does jump on, you can be like, "See, Kevin, isn't this the way we're supposed to do our figs now? Total separation."
If you send that to him, he'll just put them in with the rest of his hands. He'll be like, "Okay, thanks. Put them in with my hands."
we still love you.
I think I
Ken.
have a bunch of those from in the old days of the grab bags. They actually. Oh, and by the way, my traveling kit this weekend was just so my demo people would enjoy it. I actually did the grab bag, the nice grab bag look, Ooh, $7.99 price tag on there.
Ooh, I remember
And
those.
the Ralph wasn't there, so Ralph was usually the guy that gave me crap about that and all the streams. So.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go smoke.
I can't believe it.
Oh, I suppose.
Questions, I will be here.
Yeah, I didn't realize what the grab bags were until I started working there. I was like, nice.
Did you ever say, "What the grab bag are you talking about?"
Yeah, the grab bags were pretty good when they were around. I mean, they definitely. It was definitely well worth the money. So, that's why. Everybody wonders why I have so much brick. A lot of it was grab bags, and it just got dumped and moved and dumped, and so I got it's sick. My forever sorting is gonna be. I need to get a place big enough, or a new storage is big enough to sort. Bad.
At least it was nice recycling,
Oh, look at that! Look who just jumped in, guys.
It's Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Welcome.
Hey, hey,
Good thing.
Oh,
How
they
you
must
been,
have. They must have finished. They must have finished whatever they were working on. I heard it was some classified, special programming that happens.
hey, everybody. I'm
Top secret.
I'm Brick
Now,
Smith.
saucy.
Welcome to Forever Butt Chopping.
There's
a bunch of got camera problems, so that's actually probably pretty ironic for tonight. So
Nice. How everybody doing?
Good. How
Hey,
are you?
buddy. How are you?
well, we're doing much better now that you and Kevin are here.
On that note, I'll be right back.
I gotta go smoke or I gotta go, you know. Actually, in prices, I gotta probably go to the bathroom. I've been on the stream with Kevin forever, you know.
Reed, you think that they're actually buying it when you're like, I'm doing way better now that you're here?
No, they don't buy it.
Oh.
They know I'm so full of it.
I was buying it, but then when I saw your exaggerated winks, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Look who, somebody's happy to see Kevin. Somebody's happy.
He's winking at
Somebody's real, you know, somebody's giving the old wink.
Nice.
This thing's smart. I like that you can, the mechanics here, you can, has a cauldron.
Dual potion action.
Yeah. That's
Ooh, that's some good stuff.
kind of an archaic centrifuge.
and
Yeah.
the very decorate bed on the side with the dragon, dark blue dragon piece.
Very ornate.
Am I allowed to say centrifuge?
That's acceptable. I had a very interesting shopping experience earlier in my local Walmart, Haley.
Ooh, we want to hear it. We want to hear it.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really that interesting, but it's kind of interesting because I was picking up some non-Lego things. But, of course, as you do, I wandered over to the Lego aisle just to see what was going on. And the merchandiser was there. Yeah, an older lady, and she was doing her stuff, and she was there with a Danish man. Very Danish man. And they were like full blown in like some kind of complaining conversation. Like I don't know what they were talking. They were complaining about somebody and some process and something, but it was like almost to that point where you're slightly uncomfortable listening to it. Like, this is weird, and I know more than normal people should know. So it's weird listening to this happen. And at first I couldn't hear the guy, and I'm like, I wonder if that guy's Danish. And then he started talking like, that guy is Danish. That is a Danish man. And then they started getting into more specific process. I go, I'm uncomfortable. I'm going to walk away. But I mean, I was just sitting there like looking at sets on the shelf like any customer would.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is so weird that they're just like going off like right here. That's all right. I'm just going to leave.
Well, was the Danish customer, maybe, was it a customer or was it somebody maybe she worked with?
My detective skills tell me that she was the merchandiser. The Danish man was probably not her boss, but maybe like in her chain of command. And that he was visiting in some way to maybe check and see how things were going, or I don't know. And that she was using that opportunity to totally throw somebody and some process into the wind about what she's not happy about. And it just seemed kind of weird to be like right in the middle of the aisle. I'm like, what is happening? It was kind of awkward.
Hi, Kevin.
Who's?
You see my Kevin Hinkle exclusive?
Where? No, where?
You're on the big screen, Hoosier. You better show it to him.
You ready? I picked this up at the Lego store today, okay?
Okay, I'm ready. It's I hope you got a good deal for that. Here, oh man, there's a lot of bins. I was going to show you my bag of hands, but that's probably not wise.
Well, no, actually, we probably should compare at this point, you know. No comparison?
I did get the most important thing, though.
A poly bag.
Ooh.
Cue the Kill Bill red eyes.
Where'd you get that at?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
It is showing up at some Meijer stores.
Really? Wow. You're going to have to add more to the list. I need.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen it yet. Charlie picked these up for me and gave them to me today.
So what's interesting is Reed I've had a couple other people in our circle of community influence who have reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, like, why haven't you talked more about Reed in Forever Sorting?" I'm like, I have talked about Reed in Forever Sorting, but the thing is that in the chronicle of my life, people don't realize that we really didn't become friends until like I was at the end and I was moving out of Colorado, because that's when you came over and you helped me move. You helped me pack up to leave the state, and we never worked together in the same store at the same time. Not even a single day.
For a week. I thought we worked for a week,
No,
and then
not a single day, not even a day.
You sure?
No, it might have.
I was pretty sure you were there for a week, and then you.
No, nope. Negative. And so it's interesting because in the
I'm gonna have to call Meg Ballard on that one. I think I'm gonna have to ask her.
You may call her if you wish.
Call a friend.
And so
need to see some employment records to verify this one.
I need to know what I need to know the starting date to Kevin Hinkle in Chandler, Arizona.
Exactly.
There's an ongoing debate on our live stream.
But it's interesting because in the history books, like you're right on the cusp of entering into a bigger way. But people are like, "Where's Reed? Where's Reed?" I'm like, guys, like listen to the story. It's coming.
Did you? Hopefully, you guys at least recorded 14 tonight. I hope.
If Reed wasn't so popular.
Was it 14?
Where's episode 14? I need it. I need it.
No, episode 14 is the lost episode. It'll show up in a year.
Come on, man. I need 14.
Yeah, but I think we might need to make that the last episode now.
Yeah,
We have a lost episode. Have it recorded and just never show it.
are you guys like all caught up? Are like you all like?
Dude, these are the Forever Sorting heads right here, man.
I only care about the main ones. So yeah, so I'm good. I'm caught up.
Oh,
You're fired.
That's okay. So then you appreciate the fact that the special ones have a slightly different naming convention, so you can pick out which ones are the
I
main.
guess, yeah, kind of.
But
To some extent.
I like that. That's my fan.
That's dark turquoise.
ooh.
Printed.
Ooh.
I ran across a piece like that today in a set, and it was the 1x2.
Teeth.
I like the teeths. What is it? The Diagon Alley with the 1x2. I don't know what it was called, something stone gray or whatever, and it was a printed piece with little. Yeah, I was happy.
Would you say that was hot stuff?
Did you
Would
draw
I?
on your
Would I?
Would I?
Charlie's talking business. Hoosier in the chat.
Yeah, I know it. There was so much going on. I forgot to give him his $8.50.
Hey, hold up. Time out. Why didn't
Where's my
anybody have
polygon,
band hammers?
Charles?
What?
Reed, where are all the band hammers?
I know, man.
band hammers for what?
Are you giving out wrenches?
He doesn't. We call them band hammers. Kevin,
Give it to Chester. He'll eat it. He'll eat anything.
They're wrenches, though.
you shut up. They're band hammers.
I
He
want.
doesn't get any trouble. He gets no trouble.
Oh,
You gotta give the chat. You have to give the chat a little bit of power to make them happy. Make them part of the crew. Nice.
Yeah, Kevin, you need to bring the band hammer. Chester wants to know if he can wield it. Wield it. He's kind of.
Power goes straight to their heads.
How do you do that? Do you like click in the chat like someone's name?
No, the three dots. You just on the three dots. If they've said something in the external chat, you click on that. But only the person that owns the channel can do it.
Reed, you have the power to bestow wrenches.
That's all we're waiting for, Reed. We need some wrenches. And you can block us. You can kick us out. You can put us
Wouldn't that be great? Like, hey, let me give you a wrench. Oh, Bricksmith has been banned. Like, that's not quite
That's
what I
actually that happened to Dude Jude once. Blazing Cat did that.
Yep.
That was quite what I wanted.
I think it's funny that Kevin asks how to do that.
I can put users in timeout. Oh, I love it.
What did you say, Buckshop?
It's funny that you're like, how do you do that because you never have the chat open. So, like, obviously, how do you give people that power?
I don't know.
This mystical chat. Wow.
I'm really bad because as soon as I actually get in, I totally abandon the.
That's
chat.
okay.
And that's a shame because people
Put
talk.
him in a timeout. Who
I
gets to
just
go
thought
in
it
a
was
time?
ironic that you're the only one who asked how to do it.
How is this power bestowed?
Well, but Chop, all of us have been around the block more than once. Hoosier and Haley, we've been there, done that. We know exactly how to ban a hammer.
I am entering in a whole new world.
Hey, I got a question though, Julian.
I got the hammer. What?
What?
For those of us on the panel that don't have a hammer, for those of us on the panel that don't have a hammer,
Yeah.
what if Reed put us in timeout? Would that do anything to us since we're on the panel?
I've never tried. Let's try. I've got a hammer.
Do me.
Let me guess. I'm the one going in timeout.
Well, it ain't gonna be Haley.
And maybe they'll put the host in timeout. That'd be good.
I don't think that happened. Hoosier, are you gonna say something? Oh, there's Hoosier. Okay, I got you.
I'll say something.
Put user in timeout. All right, Hoosier, you're now in timeout.
I don't have the power.
That's awesome. Thank you, Reed, for granting me a wrench.
Deleted his message.
I know. I don't know if it's going to do anything else. I'm not.
It can't do anything else.
Hoosier Brett was timed out for 300 seconds.
All right.
Okay.
You can't type.
Wow.
Can you talk?
Yeah, I'm talking. You hear me?
Try and type something. Type something.
Kind of pointless if he can talk.
Right.
You're in timeout. Don't chat, but talk away.
Just so you know, there'll be no typing.
You guys can't see it, but somebody just put muted Hoosier, so you really can't talk.
You're in time. No, 300 seconds, buddy. Go back.
That was not.
Oh, she got it again. You got to be able to talk, buddy. Sorry.
300 seconds.
Erica, this doesn't
Hoosier's rubbing his head and making he's confused.
Okay, we're good now.
Any of you guys seen Hoosier today?
Where's Hoosier?
Seconds. Do I got time to go smoke?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, Hoosier doesn't care if you mute him. He'll just go have a cigarette.
I did let Kevin know that Shiloh said hi. It was a weird circle.
So what? How did that come about, Hoosier?
I met him the first year I did Brick Universe.
Okay.
Still, somebody's 300 seconds, man. 300.
I got the timeout.
Hey, Kevin, are you building a Captain America set?
I'm rebuilding.
Hoosier, come back.
Rebuilding it? Why are you rebuilding it? I thought you parted it out.
He doesn't know where the parts go.
There was one.
Stop muting Hoosier.
There was one part that didn't seem like it should be extra. So I searched and searched, gave up, took the entire set back apart, sorted them all by shape and color, and I'm now rebuilding it.
What?
Oh, that sounds like so much fun, Kevin.
Brother.
Is everybody muting everyone now?
No, it's just me.
Oh, okay, great.
You know how much vodka I had.
I hadn't got to say it yet, but hi, Reed. Thanks for bringing me on. Hi, Brick Smith and Kim Hinkle. Hey, Haley, and Butt Shot.
Hi, Jude. Thanks for inviting me.
Hey, Jude.
These are 1x4s.
Jude of the dude.
Take part,
Oh my goodness.
Erica, how you doing?
Okay.
Erica's
So
giving him the power.
now you can tell me the Shiloh story, maybe.
Can I talk now?
I think maybe you can. I don't know.
Go for it.
Oh dear.
Did Haley not get a wrench? What are you doing, Reed?
I know. I didn't get rich. I was like, I want the power.
Nice shirt, Haley.
Unlimited power.
Haley didn't hear me tell her nice shirt. Nice shirt.
What?
Nice shirt.
I know. I got a lot of compliments today going to the Lego store. I referred a couple of people to the thing.
Did you get the new one today?
There's a new one?
Yeah, I don't know if you're still subscribed. I don't know. Are you still?
Oh
subscribed?
no, I'm subscribed.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't checked the mail yet.
Yeah, I got mine today.
So did Brickbender. He got his.
Yeah.
So who's your? What were you saying?
That's the longest 300 seconds. Yeah.
Are you
I mean,
still?
luckily no one does that during Holland and Ballin.
Maybe you were put back in it again.
I didn't do it. No sir, not me.
Man, they won't let me enter it in.
Wow, that's dumb.
Hoosier, you're on the big screen. I thought there was a story you were telling.
Yeah, I met Shiloh the first time I displayed at Brick Universe.
Which one? Which Brick Universe?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville.
Yeah. He's he's a character.
We were sitting there talking today, and he was talking about how Alabama was the same weekend as the show in Louisville.
Louisville.
And that he was skipping Louisville and going to Alabama.
Louisville.
What is it called?
Louisville.
Mobile?
Louis.
Can we criticize Butt Chop for saying things wrong now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So then Kevin Hinkle wants me to go to Alabama.
Yeah.
I was like, that's funny. He said, I just sent Kevin a picture of the store.
Yeah, he did. all roads lead back to Hinkle eventually.
So I was on Instagram after I'd had a conversation with Hoosier.
Oh, there we go. I can type now.
I was on Facebook, and I'm wondering, Kevin. This is the first time I've showed you.
Yeah.
Is this the picture you had texted to you?
Yeah, that's the picture.
Angry woman in the picture. Why are you taking my picture?
Yeah, good stuff. He was sending me the picture because the kid was wearing a Mario hat.
He sure was. Good catch.
Yep.
It's me, Mario, playing with Lego.
I just so Shiloh, he's the one who bought my Creations for Charity build.
Oh, okay.
But I've known Shiloh forever. He used to live here, not here in Connecticut, but in Massachusetts. And he was, I don't remember if he was a member of NELUG officially or a member of OnLug officially, but he's proudly been banned from several fan forums because he gets a little rowdy.
Who's this? I like this guy.
He's a fun guy. His name is Shiloh. His online handle is Choco Bricks Customs.
Like Choco, like from Final Fantasy?
Exactly from Final Fantasy.
Oh, now it makes sense with the big sword.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Is he on Instagram?
Like a good rival for Butt Chop. We should invite him sometime.
I don't think he's on Instagram.
Can you put that in the chat?
Choco Brick.
He must be a super fan. He's been banned.
Oh, he has been. Yeah, he's been banned so many times that there are stickers that say you've been banned that he gives out. And he's proud of it. He's proud that he gets.
Well, yeah.
But he's a good guy. He also really enjoys his alcohol. So sometimes there are interesting experiences with Shiloh.
Well, is it interesting as Matthew K at like Brickworld?
They have a similar-ish kind of thing going on.
Nice. Okay. Now I know what to expect.
A picture on Kevin Hinkle's Instagram of him.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's all
that's him, and that's that was the artwork he commissioned me to draw of him, printed on bricks that he's wearing.
Yep. So it doesn't appear he has a name.
You have no name.
Hey, text him and see if he's got an Instagram account.
Okay, and for the record, I just rebuilt this again, and this is an extra part. This
It's
2x
Kevin, it's extra.
this 2x2 yellow.
Gotta eat it now.
Don't you love that? You rebuild the whole set and it's still a weird extra part.
Because there's usually
He's supposed to be even with the set. That's the question. Did you look at the instructions on the back?
there was nothing else on the table. This was the only thing. I built it and poured it out.
Oh, Kevin, you know what they say. You should always sort your bricks.
Well, the question is that piece listed in the instructions in the back of the instructions?
It is, because there's one in this wheel construction and there's one in this one, and they're both in use. And it says quantity times 2 in the instructions, and there's 3 in the
You go to Bricklink to see if it was an extra piece, perhaps?
Okay, I call it there. I can start cross-referencing websites and database.
All right, let's do it. We're looking it up.
Oh, here we go.
But yeah, he sent. Here, I'll ask him.
I want to follow him on Instagram.
He sent me this before he sent the store photo. He sent him receiving the Mario build that he bought from me. So he's holding it.
Oh, look, you designed that logo too.
I did. I have a weird kind of Monopoly thing going on.
All right. This is Captain America. Okay.
Yes.
And then.
Oh, and then. Ooh, what's mine say?
Use the force, my young Padawan.
Where is that one?
Good job. What are you working on, good sir?
Oh, I'm building this
Oh, that is a good build.
with different colors and with because I used all the actual color, the tan and reddish brown for other stuff. So
Yeah.
I have to switch out the colors, and then I'm going to make it modular, fit next to the modulars.
I respect what you're saying. I liked it. It needs to be maybe a little bit taller.
I'm able to do that with this opportunity that I'm partaking in.
Dude, Jude is rocking a pretty cool look right now.
I mean, you know, somebody's got to do it.
Someone's got
All right. All right, Kevin, what brick is it?
It's a 2x2 yellow round plate.
There's supposed to be two in the set.
Yeah.
Haley's like, I get to look
There was
something
3.
up, I'm doing it.
You got a free extra part, Kevin. Lucky you.
I'm gonna return it.
You should. It's definitely like the two in the Hulk Buster when you got 2 extra when everybody was getting extra Hulks.
Yeah, for sure.
Check out Fantastic Bricks' channel on Instagram. Post is still up, whether or not he's still around. Yes, by Chop.
Yes, but
What?
You're holding like you're waiting to say something.
No, I was listening.
Oh, don't listen. That's much.
He was deep in thought.
He's in deep in something.
he's.
But Chop, did my blue townhouse make you want to change the color of the one you were working on? Did you not? You don't even know that exists, do you?
No, I do.
No, that no.
You need to add another floor to that blue townhouse.
I know, me and Matt were talking about that. Definitely.
Compared to the Harry Potter one, it looks.
Yeah. And here's the fun part. Here's the red one.
Kevin, you gonna screen share and play your intro?
Yeah, you saw it here first, folks.
I definitely can. If you want, I have to take my headphones out though.
How do you know that, Kevin?
I don't know. I don't know how I know that.
How do you know that, Kevin?
Troubleshooting.
Is that what you call? Is that what our show is to you, Kevin? Troubleshooting.
Is this that moment where you're like, who is that? What's her name?
This is that moment where it's no longer Forever Sorting with Kevin A. Hinkle. It's just Forever Sorting.
It's always just Forever Sorting.
It's kind of true. It's kind of true. Yeah, no, I can. So yeah, Julian, you've seen it, and Reed, you've seen it, but I don't think nobody else has seen it.
We got exclusive. Look at us. Aren't we special?
So I just today finished the intro video for my new YouTube channel. And I can play it for you if you want.
Put it on the big screen. Everybody drink.
Is it called disassembling minifigs?
No.
Disassembling bricks?
All right. So I need to take my headphones out because otherwise you won't hear the audio.
I can show it to you too. Hang on.
Yeah, everyone can show it. Okay. Tell me if you can see.
I saw Brick Smith.
Yeah, we see something.
You see black?
We do.
We see black.
Okay. All right. I will play. It's only 15 seconds. All right.
Nailed it.
That's pretty good. I like the 5,000 points, so that's pretty nice.
Yes, that's an Easter egg.
Well, you know what they say. All great stories start in black.
That's
That is
pretty
true.
cool.
Do they say that? Who says that?
Lego Batman does.
Oh, okay. That's true. He did say. Okay, now I remember.
You know what they say. When you're with Mr. Hinkle, every day is Easter.
That's what they say. That is what they say.
My heart's kind of big tonight, guys. Should I shrink it a little bit? What do you think?
What'd you think?
Are you being a Grinch?
Nice. I love it.
I got a level done, or a level base done. Even put some texture on the edge this time.
Oh.
We add in that extra edge.
All right, hold on a second. Kevin Hinkle makes a YouTube channel.
Right.
I get an ice storm that knocks me out of power for 20 hours.
Yeah, that happened. That was the sheer force of me joining YouTube.
That's what it was. I got a quick weird thing to say. I'd just like to impress upon the people who are making non-Lego videos on their Lego account. Continue to do it. It makes me happy to see your other interests in life. And I'm specifically speaking to Brick's Bear. I got to see it snow, and Shark Girl was throwing the top ball, which is cool. And then the Brick Maniac extras was playing Johnny Cash, and when I say playing it, like he was strumming the guitar.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just saying, squirrel life.
Squirrel life.
Well, someone can build him. I guess I have to build him a guitar so he can play a little bit. You know?
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
The other thing, sorry to take it back to Lego. I apologize.
Bring it back, baby. Bring it back.
I'm sure you guys probably saw it already, but in case you didn't, they started the signups today for next week's Beyond the Brick 24-hour live stream creations for charity. So this is year 5 for them. I'm not directly involved, but no. I've helped them many years.
Throwing the softball.
What?
Never mind.
So, but yeah, if any of you guys are interested, they do have a Google form that you have to fill out to say yes.
I'm disappointed in you, Hoosier.
I don't know why you went there. That's weird. I'm just whatever. Kevin, go ahead and do a screen share so we can see what you're talking about, because I didn't know where it was either.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I couldn't help it.
I don't even know what's happening.
No idea what's happening.
I have no
Is
idea.
that the internal chat that you guys are talking about that I just saw just now?
What's going on in here?
Hold on, guys. Timeout. One.
What?
Okay, let me.
Wait, what's he doing? Where did Reed go? Is the squirrel in charge now?
Kevin, I did see something on Instagram on that, and I commented that I would like to be a part of it.
Okay, cool. So here,
I'll show you where to go to be part of it.
yeah,
Turner, if nothing else, put it in the internal chat, Kevin.
I'll do that. I'll do that too. Okay,
All right.
so I'm on creationsforcharity.org. I will write that in the chat.
If you have a hammer, you will.
I do.
Oh,
Creations for Charity.
Ditterg.
I was gonna say that was my mom. Because we're supposed to get snow. She thought I should move my car into the driveway.
Mom.
So.
Hi, Mom.
Okay.
She's upstairs. That's why I muted myself.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to creationsforcharity.org, it's the post second down from the top. This is the 5th annual stream. It goes from 5 o'clock in the evening on next Friday, until Saturday at 5 o'clock. All you have to do is fill out this Google form.
Click on it, Kevin. There, that one.
It's super simple. You can put whatever date and time. I mean, probably the date or time that they're actually doing this. But
It won't let you put other times in, and wouldn't let me put in today.
yeah, good. That's good. That's a good check there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just they want to know when you're available, but they will send you, if you sign up for this, you will get the invites every 8 hours. What's your, where's your content online? Have you ever done a stream before? Like, do you have a camera? What's your email? Would you like to donate any sets? You don't have to. That doesn't affect you participating. How excited are you? Submit. And that's all you got to do. And you'll get the link. They send out a link every 8 hours through the 24 hours.
I have signed up. Brick Smith will be there at some point.
This is to join the panel.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, let me ask you this: what happens? What happens when they go live, and then Hope Castle goes live?
I mean, at the same time,
I mean,
Yeah.
they just keep going.
isn't theirs
Oh,
on a?
right. I got better I bypass and just try and make sure I'm on or something.
There's enough internet for everyone, I think.
I think.
Isn't theirs? Isn't the 23rd a Wednesday or something?
Nope.
No, it should be Black Friday, because it always starts Black Friday.
He said 5 p.m. Eastern on that next Friday. Yep.
Friday the 23rd. Yeah, and so that's it actually has become really popular for them, because they don't really do a lot of live streams anymore, and they have whatever they have, 300 and something thousand subscribers.
Chop. You're being too loud.
Sorry.
Okay.
But I will say that I have, in one way, shape, or form, participated in all 5 years, and it's incredible how much international participation they get, because they'll get Lego fans from Asia, from Europe, from South America, from Australia, and so it's kind of amazing that through those 24 hours, there never really is like a downtime. Like, there's always somebody on. A lot of times there's a full 10-person panel almost the entire time. So it's pretty good.
How do they avoid the 8-hour block?
Well, then they just set up a new. That's why you get a new link every 8 hours. So they'll go 8 hours, send out an invite, and then start a new invite and keep it going.
You do like me and Reed did. I said I was going to do 8 hours, and then about 7 hours into it, he took over and he did an 8-hour block.
Yeah. Dude, did you just write pink on that bucket?
No, I did not. I used black caffeine.
God bless. That, ladies and gentlemen, that encapsulates what the Pink Bucket Nation is right there.
That's it.
DIY, baby. DIY.
There it is.
I think you should have glued some Lego bricks to the bucket.
I love it.
Because if you're waiting for the Lego group to make you a pink hat that says pink, you ain't gonna get one.
You can keep on waiting.
Now I got to try to cut the letters for bucket.
There you go.
How do you spell bucket?
Bucket. U-K-I-T.
I need a bigger bucket.
I'm looking at my stamps either.
K-I-T.
I think we need a bigger bucket.
Pink Bucket Nation.
You gotta spell it wrong. B-U-K-I-T.
I'm gonna need a bigger bucket.
You can always do like just it's a hyphen work. You can do it.
So Kevin, potentially though, because they like when I fill out this form, they could go to my say I had a YouTube channel and say this guy's content is not good, is not something we like, so he does not get invites, right?
Come on, man, do better.
Kevin's not even listening to me. So.
Yeah, go ahead and take your answer offline, please. No, I'm kidding. Butt Chop, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Butt Chop. Hoosier, what's wrong? Hoosier, what's wrong?
Oh,
Are we boring you, or are you just tired?
tired.
I'm playing the future. What Lego
He's
says may or
like a
may
little
not pick up.
sweetie. He looks like a little sweetie. Would you put him to bed?
I'm trying to decide if I want to climb in a tree stand at 5:30 in the morning.
No one wants that in their lives. Hashtag eat the corn, save a deer.
But deer season open up or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
dears.
Comes in the morning.
But you could always just go to the store because it's always beer season.
You know what?
No, it's Lego season. You better go hunting for Lego.
What?
Where did that guy come from?
What?
Well,
Hey, hey, is this stream kid friendly?
What?
No, I said, is this stream kid friendly?
Yes.
Yeah,
Usually,
It is.
we try
It is.
to.
Can you invite somebody for me? I want you to meet this young man, and I want you to be a mentor to this young man.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Bricksmith.
Oh my God! Don't we, this is Hope Castle stream. You got to get his permission.
But I want you to be a mentor to this young man because he really needs it.
That's tough stuff, baby. That's tough stuff. I mean, I can do what I can. I do what I can.
I'll give you his info.
Absolutely. I'll be there. You know what I do.
Who might this young man be?
His name is Eli. He had we actually met him in Philly Brick Fest. He had the train and pin lug. He actually rode his train onto their tracks and stuff like that. He's from Minnesota. I think his handle is Eli Brick Trains with his Z. But he needs some Lego guidance.
Is that who I think it is?
We're talking right now?
Yes, it is. Where's the horn?
You play too much.
I missed it, didn't I? You already did it. I know Julian already did it. There it is. Now announcing Sir Iceberg of Bricks.
How you doing, man? It's the busiest man in showbiz right there.
That's what I'm told.
He grinds, man. He grinds. Iceberg, he grinds.
So I showed this to Julian earlier.
No, don't put me on blast like that.
I put him on blast.
You broke it, didn't you?
No, I didn't break it.
Okay.
So on this Sunday, we're having our annual Conlug holiday party.
Okay.
So we do it in November because we don't do anything in December because everybody's too busy.
Yeah.
So November is kind of our end of the year Christmas party.
Okay.
And we do Dirty Brickster. If you guys are familiar with that game, where usually you get a Lego set, you wrap it, you put them in the middle. Each person takes a turn taking a gift, unwrapping it. They either keep it or you can steal somebody else's gift, and you do that for a while. I think it's also called a Yankee brick swap is another name for it. So
there's one.
Yeah, but can you steal stuff with a white elephant? Like, can you?
Talking to you. Keep moving on. No,
Okay.
Right.
So I continued. Butchup's dying. He's dead.
He's dead.
The chop is chopped out.
I will.
And so I continued a tradition where I actually build a mock instead of bringing a set to the activity.
So what he's doing is big timing everybody.
Well, no, but our ambassador used to do it. He was actually the only one that would do it, which was kind of sad. But he moved from Connecticut to Tennessee, and I said, "Oh man, I got to keep that tradition going." So I keep it, and now still nobody else does it but me. But I decided to build a Link from Legend of Zelda.
Oh.
Okay.
Are we supposed to be impressed? No.
I don't know. I'm just showing it off.
Get him, boys.
Are you gonna do the shield and everything?
No, this is it.
Is it?
That's all. It's supposed to be under $15. This is probably like $30 worth, but there it is.
I give you $1.
So I will now
$1.
bubble wrap it and get it ready for gift giving.
Well, I'm getting a notebook and a pen. We're taking bets on how many times that thing gets traded.
Okay, so you know what's funny is last year I did a little Mario, and it was the last gift to be opened from the game. And so the person who opened it, they go, "Well, do you want to keep it or do you want to steal somebody else's?" And she was like, "No, I'll just keep it." And everyone's like, "No!" I was like, well, I mean, it's not like you can tell people what the gift is, but it was the last thing to be opened.
Oh, wow.
Make sure you use the same wrapping paper this year then, because they'll know.
Yeah. I used a bag last year, and I'm using a bag again this year, so that might be maybe a bad call.
Are you ready
You have
or
to wrap
something?
it. Take it to professional wrappers and wrap it really nice.
I'm watching you, Iceberg.
Professional.
Actually, Kevin, put it in a small box and a bigger box and a bigger box. Make it something they have to really open it.
Like a Russian nesting doll?
Yeah.
Actually, I only got you a box.
That's it. Just a box.
But it's a really small box in the middle of all these other boxes.
Box in the box.
Make it like a really cool rare Lego set box or something in the middle there or something.
It's more big out, man.
You're building right now. What are you building?
No, the research institute. Stick it there and stick it inside that box and wrap it.
I did 1 year. I was kind of, I don't know. I was a little stupid, and I did a super rare thing that I shouldn't have done, and that set a weird precedent for a couple of years. So I stopped doing that. But it's like you're supposed to bring like a $15 or whatever gift, and I brought like a small gift bag filled with rare minifig polybags. And I was like, I don't know. I thought like maybe that was worth enough. So, there's a white Boba Fett in there. There's a gold C-3PO in there. And everyone was like, that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. I did not do that again.
Yeah, I think get it.
Iceberg, are you looking at your instructions online right now?
Yeah.
Tell.
Trying to get.
How's your mock coming?
Oh, pretty good. I'm actually done. I'm actually done the outside.
Oh wow.
I gotta put the the furniture on the inside.
Are you gonna
Am I gonna what?
You put lights in it?
No, and that's what I need to do. I bought some lights, so I'm gonna open up the back and put the lights in and put all of the furnishings and stuff in.
Can we see this mock? Can we see what it looks like?
You're not talking about the ghost, are you?
Got one brick of it.
Not the ghost. They talking about this right here.
Oh, the skyscraper or whatever?
Yeah.
I love that sigh. Can I see it?
What am I missing here? What is happening?
Is something happening?
Julian done broke the internet.
No, I'm on some other stuff.
You broke the internet, huh?
I'm over on that thing you was talking to me about, but it won't play. What's happening?
Which?
What about hit play?
Dango.
Oh, I see. I got you. Oh, what?
Johnny, it looks like I'm there, but I'm here, right? It looks like I'm there, but I'm here. I like what YouTube did that. You know, you could premiere your stuff. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but that's cool.
So like the live chat's still live if you choose to mess around with it.
Oh, for real?
I fooled Doc Simpson.
What are you doing with that bubble wrap?
Wait a minute, it's over? Yeah, it's over.
What?
What are you doing with the bubble wrap?
I was re-rolling it because it unrolled over the table, so I had to.
Does he not have any content on his channel yet?
He has 2 videos, so that's what he needs to learn Lego YouTube in 101.
Oh,
Dude Jude is defying history right now and literally making a Pink Bucket Nation.
oh, he's killing it. Yeah, he's straight
Yo,
up.
man.
He almost had it all on the front.
Hey, man, do what you do, baby. Do what you do.
That T just has character now.
Yeah, it does.
A pink bucket is a pink bucket, man.
Give me a break. I'm half drunk.
Iceberg. I went subbed. I'll shout out and do some other things.
Yeah.
I'll send him links. It's fine.
Yeah.
Instagram?
Is that the boy that was walking around?
I'll send it to you. Yeah.
With
Was.
the sign followers?
No, that's
Yeah.
not the same one that was walking around. He's talking about the one with the sign.
He was hanging out with Dumpster Brick and what's the Brick Maniac or something.
He's talking about the kid that we stood there and I said, "Oh, he was here," and I missed him. And we met his mom with the sword.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's who Hoosier thinks we're talking about. We're talking about somebody else.
Oh, okay.
That was good.
Right, Hoosier? That's who you're talking about, right? The kid with the swords and the sign. Yeah, that's somebody else.
Was asking 1,000 followers or something, or
Something like 10,000, I think. God, I'm gonna go right back now and find who it was.
He was on Brickstar's channel when Brickstar did a little segment about Philly Brick Fest, but he was standing there with all the kids. He was standing right there.
Well, that's why I didn't get to see him. Oh, hell.
any input on this?
Huh?
What input on what?
Help us.
What?
What? That's it. Okay, that's Instagram.
Look, what are you guys talking about?
What? So what are you bringing to Philly, Haley? What are you bringing?
Hill Valley.
Oh yeah, like Back to the Future.
I'm making custom roads and custom milling, everything.
You know how hard it was not to buy that book today?
Which book?
The one behind you?
Not which book.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have some ideas for the Iceberg. I don't know if you know, or if you're anyone going to Philly or people who just want to participate in the collaboration mock or doing the pop-up book. Everyone's doing their own version of the pop-up book.
Okay. All right.
But Iceberg has to do the pop-up book and a brickhead since he missed the brickhead last year.
Yeah, no, I still been toying around with that brickhead a little bit. I have. I'll come out with it. There's the horn.
Hey, you keep on and you keep missing these group bills. You're going to be on the icebox, man.
That's
Yeah, but just because I know the last year with the Brick Sisters, we did brickheads, and then a lot of other people added their brickheads in. So we figured this year just open it up to everybody. Anyone going to Philly?
Hey, Reed, if you go to Philly, you can make an entirely translucent pop-up book.
There you go.
Nice.
Hey, Reed, if you go to Philly,
You guys are scaring me.
3 days.
What did you just say?
I said if he goes to Philly, he gets to drink for free for 3 days.
That's true. That is a thing.
If he goes to Philly, he gets to stop and pick Butt Chop up.
And ride with the Brickhead family. Just take everyone carpool.
There you go.
Don't be scaring me so much, guys. Come on.
I would literally pay money to watch a Butt Chop Reed road trip story.
Nice.
That's enough.
That's
Strapping Butt Chop to the roof.
I was gonna say, you know what you're going to watch? You're going to watch a GoPro stuck to the roof of the car with Butt Chop tied to the top of it.
I'm going to be asleep the whole time.
I feel like this has great potential for a Netflix original.
I think you're probably right, as a matter of fact.
What we can call it, Butt of Hope, or let's see, Hope Chop. I don't know.
You better hope your butt gets there.
Oh man,
that's actually a really good tagline for the film. You better hope your butt gets there.
Oh, imagine the things said about us after we leave restaurants in Philly.
Oh, there's probably a picture of all of you on each of those restaurants' back walls.
Do not serve these people.
Oh, there actually is a picture of me at that burger joint.
They're like, all right, there's a guy, he wears a bucket on his head.
Yeah. It's a cheeseburger. If you do a certain amount, if you eat a pounder, you get a picture taken with the big old cheeseburger.
Oh.
I did that back in 2016, and it was good. I didn't want to do it again.
Yeah, I know your stomach was hurting.
No, I will say it was, yeah.
What, at that time when you were finished, you probably couldn't eat.
No. As always, I could eat.
The first year, a big group of us went out once. Last year, it was every meal, 30, 40.
Yeah.
For what are you talking about? For
lunch, dinner, breakfast,
dinner.
Anytime. It was ridiculous. I'm so.
I loved it. Anytime, like, hey, who wants to go to dinner? And people are like, hey, let's go. So
yeah, that's the best. That's what you do. You just throw out a lasso and wrangle up a gaggle of AFLs.
Yeah. If you want to enjoy a quiet dinner,
I used to joke that you call a group of AFLs a murder. A murder of AFLs.
That would be a mayhem of AFLs.
Exactly.
How's that look? That look better?
It looks great. It looked great before.
Better camera 1, camera 2.
Yeah, let's get.
Oh wait, did the chat disappear? Are we still live? Because the chat hasn't said anything in an hour and a half.
They went home a long time ago.
Brick Bears said something.
Charlie, are you still out there, buddy?
Yeah,
I know he's out there, but are you still there?
Anybody else there?
Come in.
Live to the audience. Is anybody still there?
Check
I know the panel has a lot of people, but we're interested in the chat still.
Rick's Bear.
Bricks Bear, I liked watching you build the Technic aspect of that Nexo Night set because you were so disinterested in building the Technic aspect that it was amusingly awesome. Because you were building it and you're just like, more Technic pieces. And she puts it out and she's just like, you can see her fuming, like, oh, and look, another Technic pin. And she's just gradually like, when will this part be done? When do we finish with the Technic?
I'm not a fan of the Technic build stuff. It hurts my hands.
John's hoping for more Technic build challenges at Philly this year.
Why do that?
Oh, hey, Philly hype. Let's do like 4 or 5 sets and part them out.
What?
What do you like a draft? Like a mega draft?
No. Like have 4 or 5 different sets and bring them for us to part out.
I agree because I don't like just the one set and you're done.
Yeah.
That is my favorite game at Philly because it's all sorted and it's awesome. It's the only thing to be excited about.
That was my first part screen, and I could not get enough of it. It made me so happy. I had all the 1x4 bricks. All the 1x4 bricks.
We should we ever talk to send that up, send that in the up the chain. Get them saying, hey, we want more part out.
We want more part outs. And you just sounds like you and me are the only ones that are happy about this, Haley.
Are you talking about a draft? Is that what you're talking about? A parts draft?
Kevin, shut up.
I'm trying to decipher the language.
Kevin, I think that's what they're talking about.
Okay, it sounds like a parts draft. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
What did I say? What did I say?
Do you walk away with parts?
Who me?
Only parts
Anyone involved?
I took the 1x4 bricks. Yeah.
Well, there you go. It's a parts draft.
Okay.
What did I call it?
Wait, do we need to
Part
do we
out?
need a definition of what a
part
parts draft is?
I mean, apparently there's a confusion between Texas, the Midwest, and us.
It's like rain on your wedding.
The words are coming out of my mouth.
Well, let me ask you this, Julian. Instead of doing 3, 4, 5 sets,
yeah,
why don't you just do one big set?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, one big set. Come on, one big set.
I have seen over the years so many mega drafts where they take like a modular building or they take and everyone complains the whole time. It takes like 6 hours to part the whole thing out, and everyone's like, "I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore."
No, some of them pre-part out their set ahead of time.
I'm done playing part out.
So when you go up, it's all.
That's what they say on the big sets. I'm done partying out.
Okay, but they don't understand. They don't understand it.
I don't understand on the wedding day.
Not even in the song.
I love that serious. That's not right. That's not even a lyric.
That's not even okay. Well, you know, Iceberg. He likes to keep moving.
I think he just likes to keep everything cool. I get it.
I'm gonna smoke. I'll be right back.
Whatever.
No. Iceberg just likes to chill.
Chill.
Oh.
You just earned 5 experience points.
There it is.
Get that thing. That makes it so much easier.
but see there's the other part because you got to get the punch or the karate chop or whatever that
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I don't get my minifigure in the mail pretty soon here, man. I have another show real quick.
Oh man.
You keep saying that. Oh, when I put you on a spot the other night, I forgot that it was a negative video you were trying to make. I'll never tell you to make a negative video. I'm sorry. Always do positive, baby. Listen, the truth be told, there are some people that in the community that you probably already know or don't know that are not the biggest fans of your negative videos. However, me personally and a lot of us are huge fans of your positive videos. Can't get enough of them, be honest with you.
What negative videos?
No, I know what's talking to you. Don't even, no.
The flip side of that is that the negative videos have more publicity, have more views than the positive ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Because in human nature, we're terrible people. That's what it is. But brother, if you stay positive,
What are the negative ones called? Because I've never seen your negative ones.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know you want. Go ahead.
Check it out. Yeah, go ahead.
There's only 2 types of videos on his channel. Just watch.
I know. I've seen the ones where he does positive interviews with people. I've seen all those.
Yeah, sometimes I build people up, and then sometimes I tear them down. It's terrible.
It's the nature of Lego.
Tear them down. Only tear down.
I'll have to go back and see if I can find a negative one.
It's there. It's there.
It's there.
But now I love Iceberg. But at least, hey, at least I'm telling him to his face.
Yeah. And I can respect that. I love that. I love that. Not too many people can say, not too many people say anything to you these days anymore. So
I got your back, man. I got your back.
I just say whatever I want. No, and people usually don't like it.
That's true.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's,
I do the same thing, and people don't like it.
That's a butt chop truth.
So
a lot of people don't expect it either.
I'm not really here to cater to people's
ego.
Tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah. Kevin with the big red bow, he's trying to draw people to.
Here's the thing, folks. If you're part of Kevin's lug and you know that he does this show, you now know which bag to grab.
Nice.
No, but no, I've brought it up, and I can't get anyone from the group to go online.
Spoilers.
I had a good conversation with our ambassador, and he said he might go on, but he's never accepted the invitation.
Well,
and there is always people lurking in the chat.
Always.
Why? How many viewers you got going?
1 million.
1 million viewers? This is awesome.
Well, you added 6 zeros just possibly.
What do you say?
Take the extra 6 zeros. So we do have 1 million viewers.
Hey, can I brag on myself? Can I talk about what I'm doing on my channel?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Self promotion. I'm asking Reed.
Who are you?
Who was that?
I've never seen.
Who are you? Can you reintroduce yourself so we all know who you are?
And welcome to Reed's YouTube channel. Castle, as it were. So
Go for it.
And
Are
I
you
have
going
been
to talk about that really cool show called Forever Sorting?
that is
I love
not
it.
what I'm here to talk about. So here's the deal. Listen up.
So, is this the self-promotion part of the stream?
This is what this is, and as soon as I get done, you guys can.
Advertising.
Bricktising? Should I be charging for the bricktising?
Oh, bricktising.
Lannister always pays his debt. So
Go for it.
without further ado, I have started forever sorting, talking about Kevin's life, and then we started Short Sort after that, which airs on Sunday mornings and Wednesday mornings. But here's the thing: if you watch my analytics, I have this really big gap from Wednesday to Sunday.
Okay.
And I needed something to go there. So what I'm doing, it's the newest segment or the newest scheduled programming for my channel. It's just short. It's shorter than Short Sort. I just talk about the mocks in which I am building for my city.
Okay.
And it's called Lego Mock Stuff. So you can check that out Friday.
I saw the one that you just put up. I watched it.
Thank you, sir.
While I was shaving.
That is how I recommend you watch it while shaving.
Were you able to hear anything if you were shaving? Nothing.
I shave in silence.
Oh, do you? So that's my new show. It's going to be on Fridays, and I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Friday. So I'm going to put a bunch in the can. That way I don't have to film them on Fri
Can I say for the record, I appreciate that you must know you to get the reference that it's called mock stuff.
What?
Right?
What?
It's called mock stuff.
Yeah, Lego mock stuff.
Like hot stuff.
Oh, didn't even think about that. Yeah. Happy coins.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, he just gave you a one up.
Sorry.
Because I heard it, I was like, hey, he says hot stuff all the time. I get it.
Oh, I thought it was a play on where when he does his videos and he, in a funny way, is vague about stuff. Like this is the thing with the, like I thought it was a play on your little thing where you're vague about the stuff with the things.
Oh, I've never. What do you say?
Like it's humorously vague.
Wait, does it not come? So what I'm saying doesn't come true to you because I got the thing right here.
Yes, no, I think it's funny. I like that.
I'm being facetious.
I enjoy the facetious, humorous vagueness.
I'm being facetious about facetiousness.
I like the sarcastic facetiousness.
I'm doing it right now to you.
I know.
Going on?
I know.
Can somebody get like a little top and just start spinning it on a table so we can know if we're asleep?
We're not.
What you should do is you should do a preview at the end of each segment. You should do a preview of the next mock so you get somebody hanging on.
Myself, I could.
Oh man!
Listen, man, I did the big one. I did Warminster tonight. That the rest of them are just crap compared.
But you said you got those fillers, man. You got a whole week to think about it, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't know. What?
So we need an opposite of the ice box, which is a positive, lift other people up. So we're gonna call that the toaster oven.
We call it.
We're gonna put you in the toaster oven.
Yes, everybody needs a warm place.
Do you really want to get put in the toaster oven? Are you trying to burn yourself up? I mean,
how about the deep fryer?
The deep fry, going in the deep fry.
I don't think I want to go there.
50-degree oil.
Earlier that you said earlier you like seeing people with Lego channels putting other stuff on their channel.
Yeah.
Should I live stream from the tree stand in the morning?
I think you should, because I'll be riding my way on over there to Fernandina, which is past Jacksonville. Dude, Jude, I love it.
Pink bucket.
In a way, it's the best one.
I mean, honestly, it is close to the best. Dude, Jude, do you have an Instagram?
Yes, I'm following you on Instagram.
Are we friends? Yeah, we're friends on Instagram. You should.
Yeah.
How you got to know their friends? You know your friends?
Hey, listen.
Shots fired.
Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna fire the shot. Every time you hit that horn, I'm gonna fire a shot.
Hey, Underworld.
Hey, why don't you make that your first post, man?
Hey, Jude, before we keep that there too long, you did spell something wrong, though. So
that's what I was going to ask. Is nation spelled right?
Oh, no, not
close enough. It's close enough.
Flip the eye in the O.
Holy.
I before O, except after toe.
You know, it reminds me of like a little kid trying to reenact his favorite something. You know, like a toy. He's doing his own version of it.
Yep.
Love it.
So am
I. David G says back and totally confused.
This is the
David, your email keeps getting kicked back to me. I email them, they come right back saying this user doesn't exist.
This is the late read show.
Yeah, boy.
Late night.
Hey, David.
Does it look like this?
Yeah, that's right. Here, we'll do this one. We'll put Jude on the big screen.
Does that look
then
like?
We'll do this. No, flip it around. That's not right. That's not right, Jude. There you go. There you go.
Here.
Oh man, Kevin, you have to design something for me. I'm not on that one.
I designed you a logo. You have one.
No, for Friday Night Bricks.
Oh, well, that's true. That's on my to-do list.
Oh,
So here you go, guys.
Is he in the pink
Can you
bucket?
tell what letter that is? Probably not. Here's I'm starting the letter. Here's the letter. Can't tell. There's another letter. Can't tell. Oh, another letter. Another letter. Oh, there's the O. There's the R.
What are you talking about?
If you pay
Are
attention,
you saying he's a Pop-Tart?
Pop-Tart.
who's eating a Pop-Tart?
Is that
Letters. Make them letters.
whose name is that one? I thought you already finished. I thought you already finished all the names.
Wait a minute, are you making Christmas gifts?
What?
Are you making Christmas gifts?
Yeah, for Sunday.
He's like an elf.
We celebrate Christmas in November here.
Ah.
Because of the time difference.
Don't even question it. Oh, all right.
The time difference.
Kevin, if that's the case, I'm sending you my address.
Oh, well.
Rick's so sweet. She just like politely helps Jude with the spelling in the chat. Nation backwards.
Yeah, Iceberg. So we do our lug does our Christmas party in November.
November, huh? Christmas party.
Okay.
It's lug stuff.
I'm not used to being up this late on a Friday
Sorry.
night.
No, I got muted in mid talk.
What did you? Were you
we do it in.
We're talking with Kevin A. Hancock.
We do it in November because everyone's too busy with holiday travel in December.
Okay.
So this Sunday is our Christmas party.
Nothing like an office Christmas party, right?
Exactly. It's kind of nice. I mean, it's evolved over the years and got a little bit nicer.
Mm-hmm.
So last year was our first year we actually rented like a restaurant, had it actually professionally catered with food and had a space in a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing the same thing again this year. So there's a cost. There's a $25 RSVP, but that covers all your food. So you get
all inclusive.
That's the and then we do a couple games. So we do a Dirty Brickster. So I built a thing that I'm putting in one of the gift bags, and we also do a lot of games and activities. So we do like the blind build, speed build. The whole point of what we try to do is at the November meeting, we try to come in, have a bunch of food, take some gifts, and just have fun the whole meeting. Like that's what we do, and that's why it's usually the most attended meeting of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Exactly. So because my older son is also a member, so he'll be building a mock for one of his gifts, and then I built mine for the other gift. So.
Okay.
We'll see if anyone. Like I was saying last year, our gifts were the very last ones pulled. So we'll see if that happens again.
I got to ask Kevin anything question. What's the age limit for T-falls in a lug?
It always varies. It varies lug to lug.
What's the lowest age Lego allows?
Well, it's not up to Lego to allow a lug to take on or not take on kids. But most lugs.
Kevin liked saying that. He goes, "It's not up to Lego." That was
it's not. I mean, it's not up to them.
Happy to say that.
I just flipped the table. But most groups still only allow 18 and up. They claim it's for safety and for insurance. I say claim because I don't think a lot of them really do the insurance. I think they just say this is for safety and for insurance.
So what about my 13-year-old? If I'm like a member, like kind of like you are, you're a big absolute member, right?
Yeah.
You just want.
So yeah, I mean it varies. So like in Conlug, we do allow any age, but we are very open that if you have a kid or someone under the age of 18 attending a meeting or attending a show, they cannot be attending without an adult. So they can't drop them off for babysitting.
So if we write it in the bylaws You
Yeah.
can have a teenager, but the teenager has to have a parent at the meeting.
Yeah, and every club is different. So our other club in Connecticut is NELUG, the New England Lego User Group,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they're an awesome lug. They've been around much longer than Conlug has,
Right.
but they have a very strict 18 and up only rule. So they won't even allow teenage members with a parent.
So that's why
So-
you right?
Well, it's one of the main reasons why the Connecticut group chose to not have that rule, because there was kind of like a gray area for a lot of kids that were like, well, all right.
Thanks,
Adult supervision. I think that knocks Charlie out, right?
Yes.
That's a really loud sip you just took. Me? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
By the way, I don't know if you guys have figured this out yet or not. I am hypercritical of Kevin at all times.
You're hypercritical of a lot of people. I love it.
No, I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm going to do a clip montage of you interrupting people and saying to shut up. It's just going to be
That would be awesome.
Shut up.
That is the greatest thing ever. Yeah. Shut up. Nobody cares.
That would be entertaining.
What letter is that? Hold on, Kevin's on the
That's an R, right?
Well, Bushbender Underworld was asking if this was a newer keep, and it is. So these are the levels down here. So
Ree, go stand next to that to give us a sense of perspective.
am I on the screen?
I can't, oh, do you have to hold your camera? It might not work. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's like is one of those sections like the size of your head?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Maybe the fact my ego.
Are you going to add that to what you already have built, or you changing what you already had built?
Well, no, this is just going to get taller. I mean, technically, with the walls on the castle, these levels should be visible now, but the bottom one, you really can't see behind the castle walls. So, but yeah, these are all new levels. So what they're going to replace is they're going to replace these guys. So they're going to replace the roof sections. So the roof sections are no longer going to have the names on them. They're going to be actually in the walls. So
Nice.
A roof?
yep, the top of the keep, roof, whatever you want to call it.
I love how Chop and Iceberg are just sifting for bread.
I was just looking for some parts, you know.
Yeah, you're being loud.
Hey,
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are. This guy. Somebody needs to get him on a show and interview him.
We
Butt
should
chop. Butt chop. I got dibs. Butt chop.
Yeah.
Dibs. I want your butt chop.
What?
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 Chop?
What?
Hey, I'm gonna steal Iceberg's idea and I'm gonna interview you.
I thought this was a PG show. What the heck is going on?
Well, it's,
yeah, I think Julian just said he liked it.
Someone's butt. I don't know about that.
Charles is saying he'll take an invite at any time. He's ready for an invite at any time. But Charles doesn't care what time, just at any time.
No, not anymore. He doesn't.
Charlie, you just made me look like a liar. Charles!
There you go, buddy.
What just happened?
Oh, I heard a thing with the stuff and the clicking and the chimes.
Yeah,
That was very what's the scientist from The Simpsons name? with the zings and the bells.
All I can do is like a bad Bill Cosby when I try to do the scientist.
Oh,
with the pokey and the mon, the kids these days with the pokey and the mon and the kids. And then he just goes off stage. It's supposed to be about the kids saying weird stuff, but it's just
I love
him.
it. I love it. Speaking of, this came out today.
Yes, I was going to ask you a question. Hold on. All right.
Put it back up there, Kevin. Kevin, what was it?
Cover your ears, Bricksmith.
Just real quick, I want to let Bud Chop know that he woke up my son.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wait, how?
Which one did you get? You get Pikachu?
Yep.
I didn't yell.
I want to get Eevee.
Sorry
Do
for
that,
yelling.
Haley. That was not me.
That was not me. That was Hoosier.
I know who it was.
It's the running joke.
Have you played it? Have you tested it out?
No, all I did was open it and hold the Pokeball accessory. And then I put it back in the box.
And that's where it's going to stay for the next 6 months.
I feel terrible because I have the last version to the what was it? Ultra Sun and Moon. And those two have been sealed in their package ever since.
I still haven't gotten to those. So I feel
Can we
you.
see that again, Kevin?
The game? Pokemon.
You think about doing like your own crafting show, like crafting with Dude Jude? Because like this,
Yeah, it is good stuff.
Dude Jude is like Martha Stewart for today's
like
Lego fan.
You got to do Brick Sisters one on top.
to the hobby store, like Michael's and stuff, and he's picking up different stuff for his crafting.
Jude, can you say it's a good thing?
It's a good thing.
Now that's a show I can get behind right there.
That is definitely a winner.
It's a good thing. Winner chicken dinner.
Boy, you guys are on a roll tonight.
Wow, tonight, man. Have whatever y'all having.
We're like butter.
I was drinking vodka, but
Parquet.
This is what I'm drinking.
every night. I don't think he drinks it. I think he just holds up the bottle every week.
All night long.
That one's empty.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Brick Bender Underworld, is that a Beastie Boys reference? Because he's crafty. There's a song called Crafty.
Is that anything like Sabotage?
It's by the same humans.
Is it? That's this guy. That's it. You're gonna fire Pasta, and you and me are gonna do a show together.
Oh, but Brick Pasta's so sweet.
I mean, I know that, but still.
Who muted Kevin this time?
What?
I think Kevin muted Kevin.
Is it Kevin?
I'm going to read Charlie's comment as though he's taunting me.
Sorry, I muted myself.
Yeah.
I was watching Beyond the Brick, I guess, posted a video. I guess I missed this. They did it 6 hours ago.
Oh, Lord.
But it was a video explaining the creations for charity stream. They're going to build the Falcon, apparently. Maybe I should build this Falcon that's been sitting under my table since May the 4th.
Actual Falcon, like, oh, peregrine.
That's
That one.
the beak and the talons and
With the beaks and the hooks.
the hooks.
This is a good freeze frame.
Nailed it.
You're going to build the UCS Falcon, Kevin?
Well, they are on the stream. I have one sealed right here next to me.
Yeah, I remember when you bought that. Didn't you buy it on one of the streams?
I bought it on your show, Reed.
Hey,
I
not because of
clicked.
me. It was other peer pressure, but
It was. I was definitely peer pressured, but I fell into it.
Well, since you bought it on Reed,
You make your own decisions, Kevin.
I know.
What is with the what is that?
No, look at the back of that. You ruined that bucket.
What did you put on there? Who's your vibe?
Who's your vibe now?
We
Come on.
know the fanboy. Fanboy
You
here.
need to change it from Hoosier vibe to Hosier vibe.
Dude, Jude, are you gonna like wake up tomorrow and like walk in your kitchen and go, "What the hell did I do to that bucket?" Just pick it up and be like, what happened last night?
No, I'll remember everything.
He wakes up naked
I just
on
gotta
the kitchen floor just wearing that bucket. What have I done with my life?
I got to make an article over there. On
That would be
Hoosier.
great.
But as I was saying, Kevin, since you bought the Falcon on Reed's stream,
Yeah,
it's only fitting that you get it out and open it and start building it on Reed's stream.
that's probably true. I mean, that thing will last.
One
That's
bag of
ridiculous.
It
I'll
is.
tell you what, I was on Bricks on the Dollar, and him and DeWitt's Bricks were building it. It was an 8-hour stream, and they barely got started.
Right.
Yeah, they were. That was pretty long.
That's not like a quick step.
It's a quicks. Yeah, not so much.
You gotta quickly build a UPS Falcon.
I love them guys, but look who was building.
Dude, you wake up on
Was
the
that
roof-
was that a Hoosier burn?
That was a
wake up
Hoosier
on
burn.
the neighbor's roof naked with that bucket.
Ow.
That was a Hoosier burn.
Hey, it's not every day that I get to crack on somebody for being slow.
That's true. You take it.
Well, you know why? It's because they dumped all the pieces into one bucket.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's, hey, that's a good point.
Yeah, they didn't pre-store or anything for that.
And you always have to pre-sort your bricks.
What do you think?
Hey, if you watched my stream last week, I beat Erica.
You disqualified, remember?
But that wasn't a, $800 giant set,
I think you have to was that know all your pieces before you build too.
Yeah.
He didn't get nothing.
Well, Kevin,
Hoosier. What do you think?
It'd be better if it didn't have vibe underneath of it.
Yeah, you're killing
For when
Hoosier's
you're-
vibe.
You host.
There's only one O in Hoosier.
Right.
And 3 S's.
I don't know how y'all spell it up yonder in the north, Kevin, but down here in the south, Hoosier spelled with 2 O's.
Get him, dude. Get him, buddy.
I don't know how y'all spell it
Y'all Yankees up there.
up in the Yankee part of the country, but down
I
here.
didn't. I didn't use that Yankee word.
Down here, we double up on the vowels.
Hey, I am by design stuck in Connecticut, but I am a Texan all the way down. deep in my core.
So if someone
Using
starts singing the
Colorado
song, you'll do the clapping.
What am I gonna do?
Stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Kevin, you was in Colorado too long, though.
I was in Colorado for 6 years.
That's not that long.
That's too long.
Let's see, 6 years in Colorado, 1 year in Arizona, 7 years in Connecticut, and 19 years in Texas.
The rest of the stream does not endorse the hatred displayed by Dude Jude towards the state of Colorado. This is for legal. This is just for legal.
Hold on, to get this back on track.
keep it clean, people. Keep it clean.
I didn't say nothing mean.
I wouldn't hate Colorado.
To get
It's
this
just
back on
Colorado take the south out of Texans.
Brick Bender asked, Hoosier, what did you get today?
Can we get a replay of that epic haul? Hoosier?
There's so much, man. I don't want to show it all.
You definitely have to show the Kevin edition. Paul.
50 grand.
The what?
The Kevin, what?
What am I doing?
The special Kevin edition. Paul.
I grabbed no pick of brick cups. I grabbed this Santa Claus brick heads, 2 Christmas ornaments.
This is the worst haul video ever.
Yeah, it's the worst one ever.
He didn't get the penguin Christmas ornament. You need to go back and get the penguin.
My buddy Charlie hooked me up with a couple poly bags.
Brickbender, he got my poly bag.
And then I got the Kevin Hinkle exclusive,
Nice.
Oh yeah.
The hand pack.
the hand pack. Had to get the hand pack.
You were lucky you got it.
Hands Across the World, it's called.
Nice.
Yeah, that was enough to get the Diagon Alley set right there. Man, that one was
So it's
killing.
need a hand.
So
Fine,
would you
I'll-
say you got a hand in getting the Diagon Alley set?
We gotta
Well-
hand it to you, Hoosier.
Hi, MJ Bricks.
I had a question.
And Bricks Bear says, and an empty Lego bag. LOL. Sorry, dude. You go ahead. I'm sorry.
Tomorrow being double VIP points at the Lego store. Should I go and buy the Voltron to double up my points?
No.
Buy 2 Voltrons, and then you're going to triple up those points.
Well,
Simple
come
math.
on.
Triple.
You boys do quadruple times.
Let me ask you this. Do you like the modular buildings?
Yes.
Besides Leppin.
How many of those do you have?
Besides Leppin.
That's a trick question. Because
Here's my hand pack, Hoosier.
They're throwing them out there.
Oh,
my
your
goodness.
hand sack.
I do have the brick bank that I hadn't built yet. I got
Is that a gallon bag there, Kevin?
That is a gallon bag of hands.
That is creepy and weird.
Green restaurant, pet store.
It's a massacre.
Kevin is killing his minifigs.
I mean,
I want to see Kevin in a kiddie pool full of Lego hands.
That's weird, but okay.
Yeah.
here's the thing, dude. You buy
Put that on
it.
the calendar.
Make that a shirt. Kevin in a kiddie pool full of Lego hands.
Make that shirt. We only sold one.
Butt Chop has the only copy because
He's
the
so-
rest were buried with the ET Atari cartridges.
but he's so happy.
Okay.
Documentary, they found those cartridges.
But dude, if you want the Voltron set, buy it because you want it. Don't buy it just because it's double VIP points.
And because Kevin told you to.
My man,
Well,
the Voltron set is a good set, dude, Jude. It is. It's a good set. And
I love
If you're
I
in
love
the same
Voltron.
thing 5 times.
buy the set.
Get it. I kind of got the access to the money to get it,
Booyah.
which could go towards something else.
You looking at the chat?
But I was going to get it just because of the double VIP points.
Yeah, but you actually want that set, dude. You.
Yeah,
You told me before that you wanted to get that set.
I really did.
If you want it, then
Get
that's
it and take advantage of the double VIP points. That's a good,
Might as well if that's a set you want.
How many VIP points do I get for buying that thing though?
40 million or something.
double.
No, like $5 to 100. So you're looking at probably what, $10?
Doesn't sound very good
Double
on
it.
paper, does
it'll
it?
be double. He'd almost get $20.
It's
Okay,
like
so that's 100.
It's
Is that-
what is it?
That double?
175?
It's like 135, 120, something like that.
I
Yes.
thought that set was higher.
No.
Yeah,
It's
I think
$108.
Look at the guns on this. Look at the 24-inch
No,
pythons.
They'll get close to what, 300? Over 300?
We got the gun show going on. Oh my goodness, what is what's happening now?
What you gonna do?
Yeah, but that you want it, dude.
Start ripping shirts.
I don't think I want to look at another one.
Show them the Voltron. Don't you have them right there on the shelf?
American.
Oh yeah.
Of every man.
What you gonna do, brother?
Hey, Iceberg, isn't that Voltron on the shelf up behind your left side there?
It sure is.
Was
You can show it to you, dude, and show how awesome it is.
Yeah, was it fun to build?
It was very, very fun. It was very fun to build. It was. I had a good time building it, and it was. What I like about the packaging is it came with the history of Voltron and all the brochures and the tablets that it came with. So it definitely took you down a trip down memory lane. So it's definitely worth getting if you're a fan of Voltron, which I grew up on Saturday mornings.
It was weekday afternoons for me, I think.
So it hits
early.
It hits you in the nostalgic soft spot.
Yeah,
something like
perfect
that.
timing.
Because Brick Blaze got it for his birthday, and he loved it.
Yeah, he did.
Blaze got it. Big fan of the show. He enjoyed the set. He built it in a stream and so on and so forth. He wholeheartedly endorsed it. If you like Voltron, there's no reason not to pick that set up before it's not on the shelves anymore. And I don't work for Lego. I don't care.
It'll be on the shelves.
I wish they'd do the other version of Voltron out of the vehicles too. That would be cool.
Yeah,
We gotta be happy with what we have.
This is getting 2 life lessons for me. I feel like I'm supposed to go put a different sweater on and a different pair of shoes and come back and sit down and talk about how
there's a Mr. Robinson. All right, Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
We need to like love one another and don't change what you have an interest in because someone else tells you. You just do what you need to do.
Mr. Robinson.
Got that reference.
Oh, what time is it?
Grateful, brother.
Hey, past my bedtime.
What day is it? What day is this?
The East Coast
my thing. I never.
It's right now.
Who are you people? Where am I?
Why are we still alive?
East Coast.
Do we need to go to post show? Is that what you guys are trying to tell
That
me?
was awesome. Why are we still?
I think. Wait, did you start right at 9?
I forgot the piece of good weather it is right
So we've been live for about 2 hours.
I love it. I love like I'm gonna ask a question and I want 5 people to answer, but with totally different things.
You're welcome.
We gotta give you variety.
It's good. It's good. I think we're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Wow, we just got another viewer. I don't know.
You need Reed. You need to have like we need to come up with a tagline, like an ending motto for you. Like, gotta love those bricks. Brick time.
Right.
Brick time is family time.
Yep.
You need a thing. Yeah, that's all, folks.
Brick time is over. It's time for us to get our brick sleep.
Let's see what we can come up with one right now. Remember, always build with hope. Something with hope. Gotta have hope. Gotta have hope was pretty good, dude. Jude.
Gotta have hope. Yep.
Gotta have hope.
Thanks everybody, and gotta have hope or something. Yeah.
Hope you got a great night.
Good night,
God's
Nice. Which one do you like, Reed? It's your thing. You don't like any of them. That's fine.
Hope out.
What?
Hope out. I don't know.
That doesn't.
You guys better watch it. Chester's gonna get you.
There you go. That's your thing.
Now we got 12 viewers.
Chester says it's nighttime, guys. Chester says lights out. Lights out.
Everybody, it's a good time. If you don't like it, Chester's gonna get you. See you next.
Get the hell out of them before they go.
Rabies.
Okay. Well, Chester's saying I gotta get off, so we're gonna have to get off, I guess.
Oh Lord, are we getting off?
Uh-oh. That don't sound right.